okay. I feel like I should finish in the games. I don't know if you guys think. Actually, it's not. Let's do it out. What's that?
星空に目をつむり願い事朝が来てまた思い出す君は空遠くへ Hello, hello, wish on a starry night
Yeah, it's seven. Yeah, it's you. Give it. Wait. It was okay, isn't it? Seven. Should be good. What's the calculus? Yes, six. Wasn't that? I don't like flipping idle stuff, so sorry. Pretty sure there was going to be a second season. I don't know if there was. I don't think there was. I get it. It was good. This was not that. Actually, yeah, I can't even see. We should just finish one of them. I thought it was like that kind of thing, but I guess not. This wasn't as bad actually as I thought. It was at 9. This is 100% a 9. I don't like, probably even if it wasn't for that animation, I think the story was good. So
Hi, it
Angel
is Ray, and my new single, Hard Out Here. My first single is an independent artist. It's out right now. You can stream it on Spotify.
Angel Beats.
Wherever you are, your music moves with you on Premium. Premium lets you download music and listen offline from any device. Whether you want to listen from your speakers, your TV, or your phone, Premium lets you play the music you love free from ads. Plus, get unlimited skips, even on mobile. Step into Premium and unlock 1 month free. Tap the banner to
That's
learn
not
more.
9. I don't think you've seen the side stories of it. Or is there any? What are these? Oh yeah, I haven't seen this. That's good. Where's it? Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to see. Have you seen specials or anything like that? Probably should. In other words, good. There's Ezekiel A. Wait, I don't see it. No, dude. This is the first one, right? Or second one? What's the A? I'll say 7. That was good, I guess. So A. This is a recapsule. This is 8. apparently some people actually hate it. Well, not hate it, but it was kind of. But people said it was bad, so. Like, as I was airing, I think. That's all the wrong note. See, every season it's become necessity now for us to also have that one and Okay. Yes. Wait, I didn't mean it. Continue. Anyways, I think yeah, you get that. Well, aqui faz season. Steady sake. That is it. On the fish, it was the okay. Me other. How's this related? Oh, I guess it's music for that. And then the fish one. Hey, I guess. These are let's go. So this is a 9 or 10. Both seasons are good, so both seasons are 10 for me. Close. 8. Yeah, 8. I put a 9, but now I put a 8 because of the 9. Get back into it and whatever. So that's like when it was like episode 56, I think. As in there, so from the beginning. What was it? Or the question. Like 6, it was okay, it was good. Black Fox. There needs to be like another episode of it. I feel like there probably is going to be. I don't know when. That's right. I feel like we've done the cliffhanger, but forgettable. I would not say that. The thing is that it didn't even come with you, but like there was a teaser and then there was the actual one. So yeah. This is just a review. I mean, I guess it would that be a sequel? A subpart, really? I'd say it's on par, like from these times. Very good. Farming movie queries. Maybe it's because they're not adopting the scene. No. Actually, yeah, it was original. Well, I mean, it's 2022, so that happened. I want to see the reviews on it.
I mean, we just trying to chill. We didn't come here to show off, like, floss our shit or anything.
How an original can movie be before it's too much, or does it just become lazy writing? That was the first one, also I wouldn't be surprised if you wrote down some information you could probably get for sure. Okay, yeah, but like, but it's in a cool way. Like, not everything has to be original for it to be good. This is what things you get from me what I thought movie was great, but it was beautiful. Really? It's forward, you know, left it, think into it. Oh, so much shit. I did not think it was that bad. 6.72, that's crazy. That's Judy said. Yeah, just like your comedy thing. So, and then see. Wait, it seems like the same thing actually. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's not. So this is... I'll say this is a 5, something, or 6, maybe. Oh, so many art to show, but yeah, I don't think I actually put it. I think they made the episodes like just right. But yeah, I was saying that if they made it like a regular episode, you know, it's like 25 minutes, it'd probably be boring than like the first 3 episodes. Or maybe the first one, because I guess like that, it would be. So I guess this is the first sports one which not a lot of people have been bored by. I mean, I've seen basically all of these. Well, I haven't seen them, but like, you know, heard about them. So I say so. Wow, the first season. I'll say something. Wait, no. I think I can't. This is definitely like 5. It's boring. I like. I don't know, that could be just me, but it's just boring. I'm still sure to the media again. Actually, I would. Even after watching just 4 episodes. Yeah, so this is the best of everyone. You can actually buy it as a toad. Yeah. Well, not really the animation. Like, the animation was fine, just the story. And which definitely needs a second season. Or like second anime, like sequel. We need that. Pretty sure everyone would agree. I'm not sure anything got me really because it's that towards the end. But it's not a movie. No one said it's a movie. It's like it's split into 3 parts. So that's weird. Well, this movie was nice to watch, but each point I started why I couldn't think that express how glad I am that I get under it immediately as a release. Well, I thought this masterpiece had to reach my credit and actually fit down and everything. What would you get after it? And to be fair, yeah, they only had like 3 episodes to work with, so like I feel like if it was either a movie, like a 2-hour movie or something, well I guess that's regular, 2-hour movie, or like a 24 episode anime, then I feel like that would have been about 3 episodes, but it was still good. I'm not drawn to it by the thing, the art of it, so I mean it's like a short thing. I'll say 7.
When you switch to Premium, you unlock the power to explore and discover music ad-free. Once you find a playlist you love, listen to it straight through on any device
sitcom,
with
basically.
On Demand. Or download music
Overall,
and listen
it's
anywhere
just so
with
interesting
offline
with
listening.
pride.
Plus, get
I think it's worth
unlimited
anyone's
skips,
time.
even on mobile. Step into Premium
That's
and
true,
get
yeah,
1
you
month
mentioned
free.
it.
Tap the banner to learn more.
Really? Okay, so rate for no spoken audio aside from background audio, which is in English, in other words dubbed with English subtitles. Story was in a clip form. It start out in some random place during some random action, although the action is not that random seeing how although the action is not that random, seeing how it stays complete true to the episode title, which was the mystery of most of the episode. But this is a mystery anime. Like, if you wanna watch mystery anime, go watch. I don't know mystery anime. Should keep it during the time.
success and happiness.
I guess, there was that one with a quick game, introduction was actually basically documented on what she was about. One might think that as a spy show. Oh, okay. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's my thing. Charlotte. I don't think it's that boring. Like, just she's Marvel and Essie.
Those using more power can fight injustice. A good man
Why are you even wearing Essies? That's crazy. You can't take on the whole episode of introduction has about 3. As you continue through the series, you will see new characters. Thinking positively as well as an narcissist and note down other people who are good to comment the friendly teenager that cares for a friend and others. One of the most appealing things about the anime is art, and I especially love the main character's eyes and my main powers. Charlotte is incredible, and he gave it a 10. I wouldn't give it a 10, but okay. I don't like the ending was it was fine. I don't know, maybe I just don't see it. I don't see where it was bad. And a lot of people actually didn't like the show either. But I didn't mind it. Like, I don't know. I think it's just me, like, what people don't, most people don't like, I kind of like it. There are some sections obviously, but maybe it's because I don't really think too deep about the anime that I'm watching, so I don't know. Like, okay, the characters were kind of, yeah, they had the greatest thing going on, so. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So I wouldn't call this a masterpiece, but I enjoyed it very much. It's been a while since I found one that way. So I wouldn't call this a masterpiece, but I enjoyed it very much. It's been a while since I found one that I didn't not make snarky remarks at for while watching. Not everyone would enjoy this. because it's unrealistic, like most anime, but okay. As you know, if you read other reviews, for me I can make exceptions if unrealism is done by it, because why not? Anime always has its unrealistic parts and made exceptions. Dragon Ball, Alchemist, Sword, My Hero Academia, Little Witch, etc. etc. Came to this anime not expecting much because the author is a story writer, not an actual doctor, politician, businessman, inventor, writer, journalist, no magician. What you're going to get is very easy to pick up if not the title. Then starting from episode 1, it was loaded from Tsukasa. Let's enjoy the world to the fullest, because if we were to go all out, we could end up destroying it. Please for us now. Realistically speaking, no human or society does not work in a way that only sovereign youths could control and rule the world. But since it's animated, the impossible is not impossible. All the characters are portrayed well and are likable in my opinion. Their quirks, the lines they say, and their interactions are the main appeal for this show. I enjoy watching them turn a medieval world into a democratic world. The ideals they speak about are very important, and I find that it's interesting how they form their own religion and God. Last but not least, the animal is. He doesn't think that, okay.
My mum can't remember my first steps. She can't remember me walking down the aisle. She doesn't even remember
I'm not annoyed at the hopes because we don't know his background yet. The truth, because we don't know his background yet. Wonder how the author will just decide to flesh him out. I read the manga, but I enjoyed the anime version more because this type of casual fight and save world entertainment story is better that way, paired with cute and expressive animations. Like intro says, that's not start revolution. So, okay, yeah, to be fair, we got a lot of Isekai in 2018, 2019, so, and probably 2017 as well, I think. I know this guy wrote like 5 pages. That's crazy. I was like, it's actually good. Like, you guys should watch it. It's like that one ice game thing that came out in 2019, I think. Good colors. That's a 10, 100%. It's definitely one to watch. Here we go. In an apocalyptic world stripped of all life and emotion, how can one find hope and the will to live? Good College revolves around this concept of hope through a drawing made in collaboration with the two main characters, Fuyu and Aki. As time goes by, more and more people are dying in the colony, which profoundly affects more of its inhabitants, who have indulged in religious acts probably to keep their sanity. Whereas Aki is drafted to the Soviet Union, Fuyu completes a drawing illustration illustrating his concept of the outside world, according to Aki's description. However, one question remains: what is the color of the sky? The drawing, which is primarily a way to convey the thoughts of Fuyu, then takes another dimension. It becomes a metaphor of the spirit, with the color of the sky being the soul, as it is suggested by the name of the movie. Suppose this mix between Kokoro, spirit, and colors, thus making colors. Overall, I think it's a good dystopian movie which did a good job at dealing with mature subjects through more childish elements and has a good balance between dark and wholesome moments. Despite its short length, it's managed to develop a great evolution of the characters and build an interesting story. The OST, which is the original soundtrack, is pretty good and relevantly used. The CGI is, I don't know what that means. I just know like CGI is like 3D modeling basically. CGI is fairly well done and the art is the CGI is fairly well done and the art really nails the chaotic and cold atmosphere. Overall, a good movie. I definitely didn't regret watching it. Why? Why? Not really. Just movie kind of basically tells it. Like even if like I didn't really pay attention to the opening. Like so like after the main opening there's like the movie opening where like they say the story and all of that. And then the actual movie begins. Like it's an intro within the movie, that sort of thing. But you don't really need to pay attention to that. Like I didn't pay attention to that. You know. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a second one. Like it kinda. You kinda like expected that. I mean they set up to be that for it to be that way. So you know. What is this? Oh, this week I didn't watch it, so there's so many recaps which you don't watch. That's crazy. What's the logic? It's Darwin's game. Basically, Miranda or Glyphiner. There's no logic. There's no logic. This guy wrote flipping essay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 paragraphs. Are you serious? Like you're who's writing 11 paragraphs? Anyways, Darwin's game is the most recent addition to the survival game genre, and it follows the standard death game blueprint to a T. The majority of this anime can basically be summed up as a generic strong-valued anime dude is given Emiya Shiru's trace-on ability from Fate Stay Night, I haven't watched that, and is thrown into a Fortnite style battle royale that basically just featured every throwing mechanic, which I also haven't watched. And then he gets all the hot anime waifus who immediately want to bet his children. Roughly 5 minutes after. But yeah, okay.
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to summer hits. All the hits you'll need
Anyways.
to make your summer sizzle. Brought to you by
Yeah, it sounded a little ridiculous and borderline plagiarized in some aspects, but you know what? I actually ended up liking it. And that's not because it has a thought-provoking narrative or satisfying character development or anything like that. Because the show honestly doesn't. It does provide ample entertainment in the form of quirky characters duking it out in a fun battle royale environment. That's exactly what I expected to get out of this anime. and it's what Darwin's game delivered as a success in my eyes. One thing that Darwin game does that many other games do as well, that many others in the genre do as well, is to make the setting of the story take place in a realistic world modeling our own. This, however, raises questions once the survival game starts, such as how the heck can such a game of such a momentous scale be orchestrated and executed into society? How on earth are people able to receive magical abilities just by opening an app? And why does the game even exist in the first place? Maybe Darwin's game no longer source material. Maybe Darwin's game's no longer source material explores these questions more, but the anime adaptation certainly doesn't, which I've noticed has caused quite a lot of people to view in a negative light. All I have to say is, why does it matter? Yes, an explanation of things is always important and necessary, but this anime is only the beginning stage of Darwin's game. It's not meant to provide all the answers, just explore interesting scenarios and establish preliminary character relationships. This isn't a thought-provoking anime by any means, and I just wanted to say that the show is meant to be watched for some good-natured fun, and if you're looking for something deeper, I can almost guarantee that you'll be met with disappointment. The plot itself is quite simplistic but effective. It follows protagonist Kaname, a normal high school student, who gets abruptly thrown into a death game after opening the Tutela phone app Darwin's game. Why would you use Tutela? What does that mean? Tutela? Yeah, okay, well. What was that? Okay. It's easy to predict that he makes allies throughout the journey and slowly progresses in power, but it's the way that these points are portrayed that makes them effective. Every single one of Kaname's teammates that he makes by the end of the anime, besides the analytical lolly Rain, he ends up fighting before becoming friends. Okay, now while this does seem basic, I actually really like this approach. Most other survival games may have the protagonist make one or two allies with initial enemies, but they usually up and murder everyone else. Anime is different in that he tries to befriend all his enemies, and it never once felt forced because there was a reasonable explanation for why these people who had just been literally trying to kill each other earlier would team up. That's true, yeah. And despite this short runtime, I actually ended up liking the bonds between the members of Kaname's clan, Sunrise Ravens. By all means, I shouldn't, because there's hardly been any time for their relationship to develop, and I don't have great chemistry yet. And they don't have great chemistry yet, or anything. But there's something about this group that I just like. Their banter during the car chase episode near the end got me to smile. And I just have a feeling that if there's ever a sequel, I'll start to like them even more. What ended up surprising me the most about this anime was just how normal the characters have ended up being thus far. I've watched enough survival games, both good and bad, to naturally come to expect the majority of the characters to already have absolutely insane character traits. But in Darwin's game, they're surprisingly mellow by comparison. I didn't even hear a single mechanical laugh. Maniacal whoever. A single made laugh given by the main girl Shuka, who I assume would be a Unigase knockoff. Now, okay. Now, don't get me wrong, she's possessive of Kaname and kills people, but it is a death game after all, and she is giving an understandable, albeit simplistic reason for participating. The craziest she gets jealous of the craziest she is gets jealous of over Kaname talking with other women, which is pretty standard in anime and probably real life too, but I wouldn't know. We all don't know. In the end, Shuka ends up being just a bit. In the end, Shuka ends up being just a regular badass anime babe with some cute mannerisms and outfits, which I'm perfectly fine with. So I'm basically saying if you're here because you want to watch a possessive yandere murder everyone for the sake of one she loves while laughing hysterically, you're probably in the wrong place. So speaking of, okay, wait. Hold on, which one am I? Okay. Speaking of laughing, the voice that stood out to me most was actually Wang's, the main protagonist of this arc. While none of the girls were crazy psychos, and this guy certainly was, and if you couldn't tell by his appearance or actions, it was definitely evident in his voice and crazy laughs. Wang isn't listed under the characters section of here on Mal at the time of writing this, so I don't know who is credited with voicing him, but to me he definitely sounds like Itiksu Matsuoka. Just by having fun in an antagonistic role. He just sounds great. Besides Wang's voice, the rest of the anime's technical aspects were generally lacking. The other voices were fine, and I did like Rain's soft-spoken melody voice, of course he did. The themes were actually catchy and got pumped up whenever the death metal sounding insert track would play during certain fights. However, it's the battles themselves and the visuals in general that were let down. The art itself is pretty standard, and for some reason I was put off by the autonomy of some of the characters' faces, primarily Kanami's. During many fights, anime does something that I totally dislike, which is the implementation of many, and I really mean many, still shots. Having uneven panels with characters talking and sound effects playing over them when a battle is supposed to be going on is just the epitome of laziness in animation in my eyes. Especially when the images aren't even drawn particularly good or anything. The visuals redeem themselves a little with the car chase scene, which I thought implemented a combination of hand-drawn and CGI visuals quite nicely, but overall the animation definitely could have been more polished and aesthetically pleasing. Overall, Dharma's game didn't bring anything new to the table, that much I'll concede. The story up to this point has been pretty standard, and the characters are as well, but you know what, I still like it. It's an entertaining anime. In fact, one of the most enjoyable animes to watch that I've seen in a while. I've watched every episode bar the last sitting. The last single sitting. I guess it means like not including the last single sitting. The last in a single sitting. And I had fun the whole way through. And in my mind, being able to captivate the entire and entertain the audience, no matter what that means, is the most important aspect of any show. And for me, Darwin's game succeeded in this, so it gets a pass in my book. There is no way you rate this a 1. You're weird. Who rates this through? I don't get people who rate stuff like why? What was the what's this one? Yeah. A 9 or 8. I'll say 9 or 8. I mean, to be fair, I didn't even know that Data Live and like Data Bullet or Data Bullet and Data Live was related. I'm probably not. I'm not good at these. Death Billards. This is a recap, isn't it? I think this is when Madhouse like started to come back. For me, anyways. Cause this, I remember I watched this one Katsu, which is like an app on the phone. So you know, well I guess it used to be. Anyways, so yeah, this is the first time I saw Madhouse in like a few years, like Madhouse's name on the anime in a few years. So just like after the whole people left Madhouse because of the animation or the quality or something like that, the issue. So yeah, and then after this I watched the actual TV version. Okay, this now that is a single pearl, easy to miss and likely to be underrated. Madhouse Studios must be right. A short story of life and death, a story of human life and illusion of equality, and the illusion of equality. Could it be possible to compress into 25 minutes? Well, it certainly seems it was. On artistic wise, visuals were appealing if not gorgeous. Such details and great work for such a short story. With all the detailed background visuals were something that multiplied the joy. For a one-shot special anime, it would not be fair to judge characters, yet they were not half-baked personages either. Deathpool, or Death Billard for that matter, uses its visuals perfectly to tell the story of the characters and their emotions. No need for long speeches and introductions. Overall, a rare pearl to enjoy. So yeah. Oh. Damn. Oh. We were getting to the end. But overall, okay, apart from this, I'm pretty sure this guy just says everything. Like, Apart from this, everything else was like sixes, 8s, 9s, or 10s. That's crazy for a comeback. What's the overall review? 9.7. I mean 7.9. Decadence has a banger opening. You have to hear it. Actually, wait. Let me Okay. Wait, did I not? Hold on. There you go. I'm gonna give it definitely a 9. I'm gonna read the first one. The world must be rid of bugs, so let me rephrase that. The world needs bugs. With all that log-in, log-out of Decadence, it's for me to decide which world to live in. Never have I been this pumped and excited for original anime, because unique shows are a dime a dozen with a few hits and many misses. But in the case of Decadence, I can confidently say that it was a constant hair-bringer of expectations running wild and subverting them all at the same time, of questioning me, what comes next? What should I not anticipate? And I was blown away each and every time with what Decadence has offered in its more than enough perfect episode storyline about a decayed world that is then occupied by cyborg-like avatars from an in-game perspective. First off, I just have to comment the all-star production team Decadence, which comprises of talented director Yuzuru Takikawa, script writer Hiroshi Seiko, character designer Shinichi Kurita, and many of the staff behind this colossal project. Fans of Takikawa, and especially Kurita, will be delighted to hear that their works on Death Parade have made them a household name, while Takikawa and Seiko have been in even bigger shows like Attack on Titan and Mob Psycho 100. Kenny Berry, in Seiko's perspective, is shitty and real. I don't think it was that bad, but anyways. Needless to say that these three are the big names in this show, and what a way to celebrate the living and breathing of anime by collaborating all together to make something that is a trope, yet still make something special and different that I definitely won't be forgetting anytime soon. Secondly, let's tackle the elephant in the room. Hiroshi Seiko's scriptwriting as a whole, including that particular plot twist that thankfully doesn't betray the entire source and inspiration of the show. The meaning of decadence, one word, is defined in the Oxford Dictionary as the moral or cultural decline as characterized by excessive indulgence in pleasure or luxury. and back to Decadence, the same one where it's split into two parts, shows a world that is once inhabited by humans, but excessive decay has rendered them out of extinction. Has rendered them out of extinction by the malfunctioning creatures known as Gaudos and cyborgs that have taken over as humanity's last bastion of life. See, the feeling of Decadence is like playing RPGs. You have your own avatar to resemble your traits, and then in-game humans are just NPCs, and that serve the role to fight against the evil, the Gados, and they die mercilessly at the behest of the corporation in control. And the company is the Solid Quake Corporation, which houses the cyborg that designs is in the Decadence and controls them, like in any administrator or game master would have a stabilized or governing system. But I get too far ahead though. Let's bring in the central characters. Wait, is that it? I'm pretty sure that's it. Wait, no. Where was I? Natsume is a cheerful, bubbly young girl whose father and his colleagues have all but been decimated by a Gado attack, leaving her behind with. Wait, no, this is yeah, okay. Anyways, go watch it. It's a 10. Wait, no, not 10, 9. The Devilman Crybaby was good, dude, I can't lie. It's like 8 or 7. 7.7. Yeah, I'm good for that. Wait, I didn't save it. I guess I'll do it. I'm probably just gonna go through these, like, you know. Yeah, this is alright, yeah. There's no way everyone gave it a 10. I can't remember.
Explore the world of Premium. When you upgrade, you're entering
Oh,
a
Domestic
world of
Girlfriend.
ad-free music, where you can download your playlists and listen offline, where you can get unlimited skips, even on mobile, and where you can play any song as you please,
I can rate it a
with
7.
on-demand listening on any device. Step into the world of Premium and enjoy 1 month free. Tap the banner to learn more.
Some people take anime reviews so seriously. Like, that's crazy. 100%. Jeez. I also wanted this one. I think I have. Oh. Um, not Dr. Stone. There you go. I guess I could just do it for now. 9. 9. It's a 9. I guess an 8. I don't know. It's a bit mixed, but okay, to be fair, the only good thing was like the OSU. I guess the 3 was okay. We'll give it 7. Given was 100% like an 8. 8 or 9. The movie was like a 8 or 9. Yeah, that's true. Yes. The movie missed a lot of stuff that made the original good. But then again, it is a movie, so they have like limited time, I think. And they had like a lot more to work with, so like, that's kind of pick which one. I know a lot of people are gonna say this is bad because it's a copy. But then again, that one was a copy of the other one. And then, you know, I'm saying a 9. 3, 9, 3, 8, 3, 7, 1, 10, 8, 9, 9, 2. Okay, so it's kind of mixed, I guess, but it's sort of 7, so that's good. Grand Blue, the comedy anime, it's a 9. I'll watch it again. I'll watch it right now. Because I don't want to, because I don't really like rewatching stuff. But you know. I don't even know when this came out. When this came out? 2017. I didn't watch it, so. But I'm giving it like a 9 because it was good, you know. It was very good anime. 2, 8, 4, 7, 3, 7, 6. So it's either 6 or 7 basically. And that's what I play. Oh, there's so many. I can't lie, this wasn't what I expected. Like, not in a good way, in a bad way. So I'm gonna give her a 5. Like it was kind of just like I thought it was actually gonna be about music and stuff and like romance, but then it actually just was about like solving mysteries, which I didn't expect. And I thought that's what the story was trying to go for the first one, and then they were like, "Nah, it's kind of turned into the second one," and then the story didn't really fit, and then that's why I was kind of boring to kind of finish. Like I watched it, kind of paid attention, but yeah. I didn't like it. Okay, this was it was nice. It's like a 8 or 7. When this come out? Because I heard news of the second one, then that's kind of when I watched the first one. Oh, 2013, okay. But it's a good show. So this basically like Sons of Work. Came out like 2018 or 2019, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, it was 2021. You know. Anyways, it's this is, you know, it's good. Nine, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 6, 9. Is that actually not going to be a bad rating? I say like a bad rating, like 2. Like 1 to 2 is a bad rating. Maybe a 3. Damn, I did not see a bad rating. I guess the worst was 4. I mean, that's why it's black. That's why it's called black. There was a video, bad review, right? Okay, it was like 6. I give it 6. I mean, I came in with nothing. I didn't really, high school girl. I was like 8. So this is like 9 for me. And then, yeah. Oh no. Let's see. This is like, man, the first one was good. The second one was good as well. It was like a Toriyama was the fuck 5, 4. This is definitely a gem that you guys you need to watch this. It's definitely like an anime. Especially that ending, even right. Even without the ending, the story is just so good. Animation. What's this? Oh, this one. Yeah, it's like a. It's like a thing. Yes, I invaded. I think I said that in Random another one. Oh yeah, mystery. It's one mystery anime. Go watch this. Or like psychological stuff. Go watch this. I feel like a lot of people are gonna very low because you don't like. Sometimes you kind of like don't know what's going on. But for the most part, it's gonna be, you know. Look at this, like 7. Like, let's see. I'm giving it like a gang anime, basically. With like different areas, like different gangs and whatever. 7. It wasn't that good. I don't remember half of it. I can't remember. A lot of people did not like this anime for whatever reason. But I think it's good though. I don't think it's that bad. I don't really think it's that bad. So I'm gonna give it a 6. I should have 7. 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 7, 5. Nine. Oh, shit.
Think I'm old? No.
I've seen the essay for this on the Insta. So.
Every day I am getting stronger, richer, more powerful than I was yesterday. The amount of bitches I've fucked is higher today than it was yesterday. Does that sound like a man that's getting old?
How many years have you been on this earth? That's all I want to know.
I was born 100 years old. I am now 35, turning 34 next year. Age does not apply to me. Time does not affect me like you peasants. While you are getting closer and closer towards death, I am getting further and further away from it. I am as old as a newborn baby. In fact, I am not even born yet.
So I know you're a hard worker. Do you ever get tired from...
Let me tell you something, young man.
Yeah.
The only tired I know
Uh-huh.
are the tires on my 5.3 minute engine Lamborghini Bugatti Vanquish truck.
Okay, yeah.
While you get tired, I get tires. We are not the same, dorky.
Do you have any hobbies?
Is that what you brokies call wasting time? Is that another word in the loser dictionary for being lazy?
So you're telling me you've never had a day off?
Let me tell you the difference between the top G's, the top echelon of men,
Right.
and the loser brokey dorkies.
Oh, me, yeah.
If I made $100 million today, but yesterday I made 101 million, today was my day off. Your most productive work day is my laziest rest day. Me talking to you right now, getting millions of views, conquering the internet. This is my hobby. Get the fuck out, hobby.
What time do you wake up?
Maybe you've not realized it yet, but human restrictions do not apply to me. I do not need sleep to recharge or recover my body.
So how have you survived this long without sleeping?
Good question. What I do is rob other people's sleep.
What do you mean by that?
Have you ever wondered why you wake up feeling more tired on the days that you slept the longest? It's me. I am the culprit. I have developed a technique to infiltrate your body telepathically and accumulate all the energy you have stored from sleeping and fed it to my own body. I have experienced over 100 billion REM cycles, and yet I have not slept a night in my life. Thanks to you humans. You're all my pawns. All 8 billion of you are under my spell now. I have acquired your souls. I have conquered your mind. You're my property now.
How old are you?
You think I'm old?
No. I just want to know
Every
how...
day I am getting stronger, richer, more powerful than I was yesterday. The amount of bitches I've fucked is higher today than it was yesterday. Does that sound like a man that's getting old?
Oh, well, it's not anyway, so. I also watch him YouTube. I don't know.
All right, so Irvin Kelly from Twitter said, "Yo, Maury, big fan. I think this would be a cool thing to look into. Love your vids. They always make my day. Yo, appreciate you." And they linked me to this video titled "Human Remains Found in Apartment Complex Dumpster." And that should probably shock me more than it is right now, but I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised by anything much. I don't know what this story is about. Never heard of it. So many crazy things happen in this country every day that I really can't keep up. This is just most likely another blip that has happened in our news cycle because...
Oh, let me change mine. YouTube. Cool.
It's here today and gone tomorrow. Nobody's gonna really remember about it because, I mean, the amount of stuff that happens every day in this country is just too much for the average person to keep up with, let's be honest. But anyways, let's see what this is about.
Human body parts were found by someone going through the recycling bin at a Southern California apartment complex, according to police. Neighbors in Camarillo, California were surprised it could happen where they live.
It's enough to make my stomach turn. That's really awful.
Well, first of all, imagine going through the recycling bin and finding a dead body or human remains. I'm assuming this body was dismembered if it was in a recycling bin, but then again, they did show a dumpster on screen, so whoever did this crime may have just dumped the body in there and just walked away. But another thing though, I don't think these people are actually surprised by this happening in their community. I feel like a lot of people in this country are to the point to where they feel like regardless of where they live, anything is possible anywhere. I mean, I don't know if that's just how I feel, but I feel feel like regardless of your socioeconomic status, you now have to accept the fact that there are serial killers and psychopaths everywhere, in the poorest of neighborhoods and in the richest. You never know who you're living next to or what they're doing. And again, I don't know if it's just the cynic in me. I'm a very cynical person. Unfortunately, it's probably something that I need therapy for, but let's continue.
It's shocking because I always think like, this is my little Mayberry. This is my little happy place. There's never any crime here.
Sheriff's deputies responded to the scene just before 7 a.m. on June 3rd and called the coroner to confirm what the neighbor found.
And the medical examiner came out and confirmed that they were adult human remains. The investigation was upgraded into a homicide investigation.
Once the remains were identified, the SWAT team arrived to confront one of the apartment's residents, the son of the alleged victim. 25-year-old David Holtzlein was arrested on suspicion of killing his mother, Tomoko Holtzlein.
Oh yeah, he did it. I mean, just look at the man, no remorse. Buddy even looks caught off guard like, damn, I really thought I was...
Why is that? This is so black. That's crazy. I mean, I guess because it's the lens or something. I don't know.
Was about to get away with this. But then again, most criminals are pretty dumb. They don't know how to clean up their tracks. They're too sloppy with the DNA. They leave fingerprints everywhere. They're not even aware that there are cameras and even hidden cameras on every corner in every major city in 2022. And then on top of that, your digital footprint, things you've been searching for on Google, your past behavior, the type of weapons you own, your medical record. Well, best believe law enforcement are looking at your medical records. Despite all the quote-unquote confidentiality, they're taking everything into account. And for this guy, I'm pretty sure there wasn't much to look at before they knew this was their guy.
According to the Ventura County Sheriff's Office press release, authorities believe David dismembered Tomoko's body before dumping her remains in an apartment complex dumpster. Holtzlein is being held on $3 million bond and is due in court on June 7th. While police continue to piece together evidence in this alleged crime, neighbors deal with the reality of what was found so close to home.
It's just a shock, honestly. It's a shock not to happen in this city.
This is Inside Edition Digital.
Oh yeah, keep that monster locked up. Dismembering his own mom's body definitely deserves a $3 million bail, probably even higher. Man, shoot it up to 10 million. Heck, a 50, 100, probably even $1 billion, because nobody's paying that. First of all, I believe somebody would have to pay up $300,000 to even get this weirdo out of jail. And for certain crimes, they just need...
I mean, it doesn't really need a bond, so...
to stop bail. Like, I know the legal system wants to make money because that's what bail is mostly for. I guess the concept is like, if you pay this bail and you are vindicated and proved innocent, you get your money back, right? You get the initial fee of what you paid, and the bail bondsman gets a little fee of that reimbursement or something like that. Sorry, I'm not an expert. I've never been in prison or jail. So a comment that I found interesting from Andy1341000, one hell of a name, guy. Please shorten that a little bit. He said, people need to realize crime can happen anywhere and no community is ever really safe from it. Exactly. A lot of people, I feel like, in this country and around the world probably, but more so in this country because we're in a bubble. At least most of us are, since we do live in a higher standard of living than most other countries in the world. Like, even our homeless people are living relatively good in comparison to other homeless people in, say, like a dirt village in the middle of Zimbabwe or something. A lot of us feel like these things can't happen to us or anybody we know or anybody in our community until it actually does. So I think people need to realize that you need to prepare for these things. Watch out. Be careful about who you live around. Prepare yourselves for the worst. Don't live in fear. Don't be anxious, but like, have a basic level of defense. Get a permit for a gun if you can. Carry a pocket knife. I know that's illegal in some places because in some places they literally want you to walk around defenseless, like New York City. You could be a 20-year-old girl walking home from work, and even if you have a little pocket knife on you to defend yourself from muggers, thieves, rapists, or whatever, you could still potentially be penalized by the legal system because if you're getting attacked, they want you to run away or fight with your fist. Meanwhile, the person who's mugging you or trying to take your life has a gun or a knife, and apparently you're supposed to be fucking Superman and fight with your fists. And after doing some simple Google searches, I was able to find that he was an amateur actor, as he is on Backstage.com, which is primarily for people looking to take on acting roles, as you can see by his little page on Backstage.com here. Also, according to his Twitter page, he was a blogger or streamer, trying to become one at least, so you never know. In another life, he may have been a famous YouTuber or streamer or influencer. Here is his Instagram page, at David_Holtzlein. Honestly, just looks like a regular guy, although there is some weird demonic kind of cult-like image here with 666. This is definitely a weird image to post, but yeah, aside from that, the dude looks like a pretty normal guy. guy, not gonna lie. Some comments that I did find interesting on this guy's last picture on his IG are from some random people saying, hey buddy boy, you should have moved out. Another person said, yeah, you should have moved out. Los Pasitas sucks anyways. Another person said, you should have just moved out. And I responded back by saying, is this about his mom? Because I'm genuinely curious. And another person said, there's a lot of things this guy should have done different. I feel terrible for his family. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was some domestic disputes. Maybe he wasn't really a psycho and this was just like a crime of passion. Who knows? But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And if there are any other topics or subjects you want me to talk about, be sure to let me know. All links are down below in the description. And with that being said, I'll catch all of you in the next one.
Right, hello my friends, welcome back to Will and James Watch Love Island! Yeah! This video is sponsored by Pouch. Woo! James's birthday yesterday. Happy 30th, brother.
Yeah, 25 please. I met someone the other day and they said, how old are you? And I went, I'm 25 tomorrow.
And they went,
really? And I was like, they're not saying that because they think I look younger than 25.
Okay, so quick recap. Davide and Ekin-Su are now mortal enemies. Gemma and Luca are happily married. Dan Burton has landed in Mallorca and is ready to get busy. They've also, they've whacked a singer in there called Antigone, a name that means a woman who is unbending. Let's see if she can live up to that with our big Italian hunk around.
Well, she can't see me through the screen, Will, so sure she'll be fine.
Yep. Good. You weren't impressed with her tunes, though, no?
I mean, they were distinctly mid.
However, I tell you who was a big fan of her, Jay. He was loving it, and we're about to find out how that goes down with his other half, Ekin-Su.
He looks like a Peaky Blinders character.
Should be the cap and everything.
I feel genuinely like me and Jay do get along. Yeah. Hey, honey. And if he says to me that this date went really well with this Antigone.
Oh, come on, Ekin. Let's not play games like that. She's a nice lady who models for Tobe Jizzle.
That's disrespect. But then again, she does have the most difficult name in the world.
I mean, I'm trying to get to know Danica.
You need to be careful with the way you say that, Davide.
Yeah.
You're here to disrupt, mate. Give you the green light.
Well, boys, I'll say now, I'm probably gonna get to know everyone.
We're used to. Well, that's the shock of the century. Everyone says that.
You can definitely tell they don't find him a threat by the way they're going, you know, give you the green light, you gotta step around everyone's toes. Like when Davide came in, everyone was like, shit. Oh, actually, my friend, speaking of Davide,
one thing we've not shut up about this entire series is Davide's muscles. But, right, what if I told you you could get muscles just like that and pick up some sweet discounts while you're at it with Pouch? Now, Pouch is a totally free desktop browser extension that automatically finds and applies the best discount codes for you. Now, right, so how did Mr. Davide get his lovely, lovely physique? Protein, presumably. Well, with Pouch, he could have saved 40% of his money. Because when I was shopping on my protein, I got to the checkout, Pouch automatically popped up, found us 7 codes and applied them, and I saved 16 quid. Very good. Now, in the eBay doesn't
Exactly, mate.
the video.
Yeah, we would steal your girl too. So. Exactly, mate. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Do you reckon he wears a shuffle on weekends?
What's a shuffle?
Oh, give over.
You know what a shuffle is, and I don't. What is it?
A shuffle, it's like one of those things posh people wear.
Really?
Google shuffle.
SCHU. It says every day I've heard that people are shuffling.
What do you think of you like Charlie? Good lad?
I don't know him yet. Seems like a nice person.
Is he trying to palm Ekin-Su off to Charlie?
That would be absolute scenes.
Is this a man playing with fire?
I want to be honest with my feelings.
Oh.
And I feel like because I moved so fast with you, I didn't get the chance to explore, maybe getting to know Paige. It's something that I felt like for a while, but I didn't.
Paige? I thought we were talking about Antigone.
Wait, what? I just read a book. You want to get another page?
Yeah, we got it, James. We got it.
Cool, like I'm glad you're honest with me. I don't want to be in the way. If you want to get to know Paige, get to know her.
I can't see Ekin-Su just sitting around quietly whilst a man chats to another woman.
What do you think Jax is going to think?
gonna film tonight. I have to be respectful, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'll speak to Jax tonight, and then I'll tell Paige.
Okay.
Oh wow, they had like energy towards each other on the first night. Do you remember? Where it's like, I'll fucking flatten you, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're fucked, lad. You're fucked.
It must be quite intimidating for Jay because it sounds like there's multiple of him.
There's multiple Jays.
No, of the person he's talking to. It sounds like there's going to be multiple of him, and that'd be quite scary.
What do you mean? There's multiple of the people he's talking to?
He's speaking to Jax.
Yeah, I'm good. You seem a bit hot, man. You good?
Interesting choice of words there. You seem sexy. I mean, sexy. I mean...
I'm doing a you.
What's a me? Hold on. What's this?
You're sorting yourself out on camera.
Alright, I sort myself out on and off camera, buddy. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. That just sounds like I'm wanking.
On camera.
On camera. Right now!
Nobody's wanking right now.
Well, someone might be.
How far away do you think the closest person wanking to you right now is?
About an arm's length.
Right, good.
That conversation with Ekin couldn't have gone any better.
You fool!
You are kidding yourself, Jay.
You moron!
Listen, bro, I don't want anything to get between us, right?
No, yeah, sweet.
And I'm telling you because man to man, like, I want your respect.
Fair enough.
I want to get to know Paige.
Yeah, sweet, crack on.
On a better level, man.
Yeah. Literally, no, you do what you want. It's not going to come between me and you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You have to do what you have to do in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't feel awkward about it.
Jax is not asked about Paige. He couldn't give a fuck.
Good thing to say anyway. You'd feel like some people, even if they didn't care about their partner, would be like, what the fuck?
He's just waiting for a couple bombshells on Tuesday, and he's just waiting for people to be dropped in.
As well, like.
Where are the other ones?
Huh?
Where are the other ones?
What are the ones?
The other Jax.
Oh, for fucking twice, not twice!
We need a test anyway. It's either going to make us worse or better us. And, mate, I'm a big believer in things happen for a reason. So, in the next few days, we'll see how things unfold.
Quite a nice mentality.
Yeah, what the hell? If he holds that line for the whole time, very impressive.
Perfect mentality until another girl comes in.
No, Jay just pulled me for a chat then. Said he's going to get to know you. I was like, yeah, sweet. Crack on.
I mean...
Like, any lad could come in here, right, and say, I'm going to get to know Paige. Go ahead. Go ahead, mate.
Why is she speaking like that into the microphone?
Yeah, it must just be so awkward though, isn't it?
She's like, you know, anyway. I'm gonna do the rest of this video like that.
No, please don't. Oh, the walk is back!
Sorry.
Here comes
Hi,
the
Charlie.
dragon!
So can I talk to you for just a second?
Yeah.
Oh!
That conversation with Ekin couldn't have gone any better.
First of all, I take everything back I've said here. I was calm, collected. Yeah.
No way.
Okay, it's just hit me now what you've done. You knew at the coupling to stay safe that I would pick you. You could have got to know Paige from day dot, yeah? And now you're wanting to get Paige. Funny that, isn't it?
Kinda true.
Ekin, I didn't even take Paige on a date for obvious reasons.
What do you mean obvious reasons? What about me then? Why did you get to know me then?
Well, I was getting to know you.
And now all of a sudden,
Well, the more
Paige.
I've got to know you, I've just realised actually maybe we're not personality compatible.
Oh, God, you didn't say that! You didn't say that first time!
It's getting hot in the villa.
I coupled up with you. Davide could have gone home, but I picked you.
That's your choice,
And now,
not mine.
all of a sudden, now you want to get to know Paige. She's in a secure relationship. Do you know how fucking muggy that makes you look? Mug. You should write that on your fucking forehead.
Oh my God.
Apparently I was a player here, but the biggest player in this villa is you, Jay. And you deserve
Wow.
the biggest Oscar in here. So well done.
She's just gave him the Davide treatment. You are a liar! You are an actress, Jay!
I mean, you did the same to
I
him.
don't care, no woman deserves this. He should have told me from the start. He wanted to stay safe, so he coupled up with me. Yes,
You know, he coupled up with you, and he found out what you are in 2 days, mate. A fucking headache.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, nah, that's crazy.
Lad, you did not need to get involved, but I respect this.
He's getting to know people. Why can't people get to know each other?
Jax is really into Jay getting to know Paige. He's really dying on this, that he should be allowed.
Please, Paige, suck his dick. I'll still kiss you. I'll kiss you.
Oh, it's warm, isn't it? Come on. No, I'm all good. No. What's going on?
Must be pretty novel for her.
James.
Okay, sorry.
She's like, yeah, go and have your conversation with Jay or whatever. I'm just like,
God, it is getting a bit sentence.
well, are you pushing it that hard? Because, like, you're not. Like, not feeling the same way, or like you're hoping that somebody else is coming in.
That Jay guy's such a punk.
James, stop!
All I was looking for from Jax was like a little bit of like reassurance sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, it's like she's being fought for, but no one really kind of wants her.
At the end of the day, at least we know that Mark's coming into the villa soon and she's going to get on with him, so.
Bookmark.
No, exclamation mark.
oh, what's up? Oh, it was just really warm out and just haven't taken my makeup off. No, I'm good, honestly. Yeah, I'm fine.
You're not, because you've been going.
I'm all good.
You know what I mean, for you, don't you?
Yeah, for the next week page, I'm all yours.
Oh yeah, this is the nice one.
The nice what?
The nice Jack.
Charlie, it's time for you to pick 2 girls for some one-on-one time in the Hideaway Terrace hot tub. I'm going to pick Ekin-Su.
Oh!
What?
He's a free agent though, innit? He spotted the opportunity.
Go in there like a raging bull, mate.
A raging bull.
Relationship-wise, I'd say once I'm in a relationship, I'm like fully in and committed.
God, he's boring, isn't he?
Yeah, and that just sounded like the biggest lie ever. When I'm in a relationship, so essentially, I am in a relationship when I'm in one.
No, just as in we can talk.
So you can friend zone me, basically.
Do you want me to friend zone you?
Well, it's up to you, isn't it?
This is so dry. You're in a fucking hot tub and it's dry. I've got bars. Call me Soho.
What, because you've got bars?
Because I've got bars. Call me a prison.
Because you've got bars.
Because I've got bars. Call me a sheep.
Where they found him? He doesn't really seem like the Love Island type.
Yeah, he looks lost in there, doesn't he?
I'm actually just here to do a survey for the building and find out how much it's worth.
Ooh. Okay, it's warm in here.
Yeah, it's very warm.
Wowza.
Why it's called
I mean, it's a hot tub.
Are you like opposed to getting to know me then? Like off the back of our conversation last night? Have I read it wrong?
I mean, they're much better of a fit than Tash and Andrew, because their boring levels match a bit better.
Want to go on a date with someone that like I have a genuine interest in, rather than just like going on a date with someone.
Why is the voice so deep?
For the sake of it.
Fucking hell.
I hope his time is limited because he's giving us nothing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting.
It was a nice date.
Was it better than you expected?
You went better than expected, yeah.
Right, okay.
Like, oh no, what's Tasha gonna do? Who's Tasha?
Islanders, tonight they'll
Yes!
I've been kind of like gooey Tasha.
Gooey Tasha?
Yeah.
Why?
Because obviously, when I like someone, I just turn very gooey.
Then very gooey.
I get wet.
It's just discharge.
Very good. I really enjoyed. I bloody couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Me too.
There's a recoupling in 5 minutes, and suddenly, the big boring blonde man. We couldn't stop laughing. She didn't laugh once.
Yeah.
Save your skin though, Ekin. We need you.
It's Jay's turn to choose. He's currently in a couple with Ekin-Su, but recently said he wanted to get to know Paige.
I've decided to couple up with this girl because I think she's beautiful.
I don't want that empty
Paige.
Paige, right. Now, have they talked to each other once?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we have.
The girl I want to couple up with is
Ekin-Su.
Ekin-Su.
Oh my god.
Well, the damage has been done.
I've decided to couple up with this girl.
Ekin-Su.
Well, the damage has been done.
I've decided to couple up with this girl because she's drop dead gorgeous. Even though we've had a few challenges, we're gonna have more.
It's just gonna get worse.
And hopefully it can go the distance.
Oh.
But you don't.
So the girl I'd like to couple up
believe
with
it.
is Tasha.
Tasha!
Oh, it's a bit rough in there. You can hear a pin drop. 4789.
Andrew said to Luca right before the recoupling, "My Love Island experience starts tomorrow." So why the fuck is Andrew saying that?
Oh, sorry. Sorry everybody. We did have that bit in our compilation, but I got bored.
We got
skipped it.
bored.
Sorry. There's the context.
Listen, there's a reason you keep wanting to get to know every bombshell that walks through the door. There obviously is something missing with you and Andrew for you to feel like this.
Again, he's always involved, but he's got a good point.
I've heard from Jem that apparently you made a comment saying that your Love Island experience starts tomorrow.
No, I said if he was to pick you tonight, I said the Love Island experience would start tomorrow because that would obviously be our first major challenge where you're potentially in bed with someone else.
Oh my god, I hate it when he's lying. It's so obvious.
It's obviously talk
They
to
might as
them.
well just come over because we're obviously talking about us, so.
Luca and Dami, do you lads come over here? Is that right?
Luca and Dami.
Luca and Dami. Please.
I want me to leave you guys to your show. I don't want me.
Do you want me to leave? No, brother, it's your relationship. Should I go? You fucking fanny.
But we haven't twisted one word you've said, we've just seen it by your actions.
I never said once that I genuinely do want to get to know Charlie on a romantic level. I said I'll have just more general chit chat with him.
There's gonna cut to a sex shot now.
That's all sex shot, Andy. Look at that man's arse.
Fucking.
Davide hums in his sleep.
Was he moaning in his sleep?
Yeah. You are a liar.
An actress.
But I just feel like people just don't have my back in here. Like,
Oh, fuck. Shut up, man.
you know, I want you to be open to people that come in. You want me to be open to people that come in. And now I'm a bit like, do you really genuinely mean that?
This is what we're in here to do. If you want to get to know other people, go get to know other people. But obviously for me right now, no one's really come in that I've been like wanting to get to know.
So what he's saying is I would have done the same. It's just there's no opportunity for us to do it.
Jay's first night with Paige was like something out of Romeo and Juliet.
Oh my god, they're gonna have a chat for the first time.
Oh my god, yeah, they're actually going to speak to one another.
I'm such a simple guy. For me, 3 things in life, like right now, that's kept me so happy during being single. Eating well, training, and sleeping.
So, the basics instead of training, I guess.
Oh,
Because not everyone
fucking kill
trains.
me. Get a life. Get a life.
That's pretty much how you talk after getting your personal trainer.
Yeah, look at me. I have a personal trainer. It makes me better mentally. Do I look like I have a personal trainer? No.
Oh.
You want to know how many Toblerone cheesecakes I've eaten in the last 48 hours?
Dami's a bit like the England cricket team. Easily bowled over by India. I mean, probably. I'm Scottish. I don't really know anything about cricket.
Your distaste for Ian is palpable.
Ian, it's been rough for you this year, man. Get some new writers in.
Dami and India, it's time for you to go on your first date.
Well, at night time?
People have like come and gone through the villa, but you've both been here the whole time.
I feel like this week started really strongly, and now just dull.
Do you ever feel so bored you want to rip your own eyes out?
Not really, no.
Ekin-Su's about to talk to someone. Let me give you a clue. This little guy is cheeky all of the David day and all of the David night.
He nabbed it! He did nab it! Oh, you bastard! You bastard, Ian Sterling! Mate, we know you're watching.
Hey, Ian, try stealing my whole fucking vibe.
Is it true? You had your first.
Oh my god.
Look, Davide, okay?
Is this the OTP getting back together?
Oh my god, I'd love it.
Not
Apart
coming
that I
to...
sometimes I laugh with you. I like to take the piece of you. But
Yeah, I'm not coming to you to...
yeah, I know.
This is just a friendship talk.
Did you see that comment saying that we do look alike?
Comment time. Let us know. I think James looks like Davide, or I don't think James looks like Davide.
Can we actually count up the answers? Because I win this.
So are you waiting for someone else to come in?
If obviously things don't work out with Charlie, I am open for someone
Yeah, to come.
or...
I'm always open for someone to come.
Yeah. Please.
We're talking as friends, but there's something...
Context, man. Context.
I don't know what it is. It's always really special something with Davide that I can't have with anyone else in here. And whether you call that love
So, basically, they're getting back together. Yeah, okay.
or friendship.
Love?
Oh my god, yes, the L word. That's what this is, Ekin.
If you call it love.
Where's your head at? Do you feel like it could be
Oh, why are we back to these? Why are they still on a date? All the power to you, lads. I hope you make it out together and have a long and healthy relationship. Now get off my screen.
Oh, it's massive, mate. Bothers me now. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it bothering me now? It won't bother me last night when you're in bed with him. And talking to him, it didn't. I didn't care. And tonight, it was making me fucking angry. It was literally making me angry, and I did not like it.
Well, this is quite sweet. Maybe they're legitimate.
Well done, Jax. You've actually expressed it in a good way, I think.
It's so funny she just got back into bed and wanked Jay off.
Pump that shit, man. Use Jack's tears.
One thing I can do is read people's minds. Sorry.
Man, you cannot read anybody's mind.
No, I mean not.
Should I read your mind, Ekin?
Go on.
Okay. You're thinking you're unsure of what you're gonna do, if you really like Charlie or not. You're thinking maybe you end up back in bed with Davide.
Damn it, you're getting a bit bold here.
Did you fuck up when you had a chance with the guy?
Charlie's right there, Dammy.
Dammy, go and read Gemma's mind.
You like Luca, but you're finding it tough to open up properly.
Dammy?
Like I feel like it would take a lot for your head to turn.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a small chance that it probably could if something...
Dammy came with truth bombs right now. Fucking hell.
My God, you read her mind. Done.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more this year, isn't there? So how's that going to change anything?
Like a book.
I was good, man.
Yeah, it was quite impressive. Yeah, I mean,
listen, wherever
I don't.
we've read here, please just leave it here because I don't want any.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're that far wrong.
Oh my god. You know what I just had a fucking flash forward to? That bit of the show where they show clips throughout the show to make people angry.
And Dammy's his mate as well. Luca's gonna lose his head.
We were just talking by the beds.
Oh my god. You couldn't have, you lasted 2 minutes, Ekin.
Then Danny was doing this crazy like mind reading thing.
Ekin! He asked you to keep it there!
When he said to Gemma and said, I think you like Luca, but I think Luca's more interested in you. And if the guy walked into this villa, that was your type.
No, Ekin, you cut that sly.
It's not a bad thing, though. It's not a bad thing. I was a bit surprised that she admitted it.
That's shocking. Like, yeah, it's true. Whoever cast her must be, like, the most popular member of the ITV2 officers.
I heard you had a bit of an interesting convo.
Who?
You and Danny and his predictions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, what did she say? It was if another guy came in that was your type, your head would turn.
What? That's not... Wait, was that not what... Yeah, but not like that. No.
There was, like, a lot of predictions, and she said you weren't too far wrong. She didn't say specifically, I agree with that one.
Luca versus Gemma versus Ekin-Su. Yes.
Hey, talk to me. What's going on? Please.
I need to speak to someone else first because I'm going to lose my head.
So you're just talking to everyone else but me?
Oh, okay.
What's kicking off? Jem, oh yeah, she's come over and said what she's Damage said. And Jem's agreed or something and said, yeah, I mean, it could be turned or what? What? What's been said?
Oh,
no. Were you not there?
No, because Jax has a piece of the information from Ekin, but not Gemma saying that it's not true.
Damage said to Jem, I reckon if a lad comes in, your head could still be turned. And Jem's gone, yeah, would it?
Oh.
That's it. Everyone knows it. Ah, that's
Ooh, that's not coming the right way.
Yes.
To each other.
Feels like he's been done up like a kid.
God, he looks good.
Alright, what's this shit? Because you said that you cut whenever I say something about him. And then you come through with this energy, man. What's this?
I never said your head was going to get turned. I just
Well,
said
because Paige
if
said-
a new guy walked in and he was the type you're open to, you know.
Well, no, but it sounds like you've literally come from one to the other.
Chill.
Chill?
And if
Exactly.
your relationship's perfect, then
I'm
you can
owning up
start
to what I've,
giving me advice. But until then, keep your fucking nose out of it.
Yes, Gemma Owen.
You've spoken about what Dammy said about me, which has actually got fuck all to do with you, hung on to one little bit that you knew that was going to cause the most drama and run with it.
Is this Ekin-Su taking her first L?
Dammy read how he felt, and this was Dammy's quotes and words. It wasn't me.
It was you.
I've done nothing wrong. Again. But it's so easy to blame me in here, isn't it?
You silly tot.
If someone came in that you got on better with, that you found more attractive than me, that you had more chemistry with than me, that is better than me, you would still stick with me even though they're better. It's
But I
bullshit.
can't see it happening.
Oh, I can't see it happening.
Yeah, she's come out of this really well. Yeah, she smashed it.
Ekin!
Oh, Luca.
Come here.
Now you're just bringing in a fucking wild card, a fucking danger catalyst. Let's see how this goes. She just kisses Luca. Fuck!
Danny read her mind. It wasn't me reading Gemma's mind.
Stop making out as a clairvoyant. It was just a stupid conversation.
Why are you bothered? Like, I don't understand.
I'm bothered by you just keep running your mouth like a water tap.
Like a water tap.
Casa and Moore, they're just going to bring in 5 guys that are exactly Gemma's type.
My head wouldn't turn and that's how I feel, so obviously I do feel a bit more into you than you do me.
Well, if you're saying absolutely not, my head would 100% not turn, then possibly.
I want us to be on the same page and I do want I want a future with you. I'm obsessed with you, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god, if they have Casa and Moore right as this has just happened between Gemma and Luca.
Oh.
Yeah, you sound really interested. Mid-yawn. Yeah.
I never felt like this about any other guy, and
yeah.
Oh, it's just bullshit. Who cares? Don't play the fucking piano music.
Get them. Take those. Fuck.
Yeah, you take.
me and Andrew are just, you know, like this.
Oh.
This is me and Andrew.
I think she means it. I believe her.
And this is me, right? This is me.
Challenge time now, it's boys versus girls. In this one, the Islanders are wearing heart rate monitors to see who sets pulses racing more.
Yes! The heart rate monitor! Okay, lads, now after our unfortunate double age restricting of the last episode, I'm afraid I cannot show the dancing here. However, here's the context. So, Danica, she came out first.
Listen, if I didn't believe in God before tonight, I do now. That is like... Oh, wow.
Then Ekin.
This is softcore porn, bruv.
Then Gemma. If he does not raise her heart rate the most, this villa could explode. Spoiler alert, he didn't. Gemma raised Jax's heart rate the most, and hers was raised the most by Jax too.
I think I've reassured him enough by now that, like, me and Jax is just a no.
And then also on top of that, Andrew's heart rate was raised the most by Danica, and Tasha didn't take that well.
I was sat there like I wanted to hear my name for you.
I know it's not nice, but let's not cry.
So maybe I'm thinking, oh, maybe you are a bit, you know, attracted to her, obviously, and maybe do fancy her a little bit.
No.
I just feel stupid because I literally trust her after I'm like,
no.
You ready to marry me?
No, not yet.
What?
The heart monitor. Is there some truth in that?
No, maybe some factor. As I said, probably I was not expecting a kiss from you. You kissed me, you surprised me, and because of the surprise, my heart rate went up.
The composure is amazing. He's just unbothered. He just does not give her an inch.
The perfect match for Ekin. Ekin constantly has to fucking go for him.
Well, you wish me back.
No.
Come on, be honest.
I don't want you back.
Be honest.
No.
Be honest.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah, I like this. He goes, you want me back? And she's like, no. And he's like, you are a liar.
An actress.
I think I've learnt stuff in here. I'm not saying I want you back. I'm not saying I'm in love with you. I'm not saying I have feelings for you. I'm just saying I think I've noticed things in here. And I just wanted to tell you.
I love these chats they have. I love them.
You know, I get why she's annoyed, but at the end of the day, it's just a little game.
I want you to talk about my performance, please. How was it?
I'm not going to talk about your performance. Oh my god. Obviously, it's not good enough to make my heart race. So.
Good. I'm glad. But babe,
That's a bit. Why do you see babe in the villa? It's weird.
It just gives you the ick a bit, doesn't it? Babe, I'm obsessed with your one.
I think you realise how much I like you.
I like you to the moon and back.
He's so wet.
Well, you're actually bothered about me and Jem.
It's not exactly great, is it? Like, it Jenny could have been like any other girl, and it was Jam, and it's like, oh, shit.
Did you not see what Jem did to me and I did to Jem? We kept it like a kiss on the cheek.
And it still got me hard.
Yeah.
It's the one you don't want your heart rate to go up for. You'll be more stressed. Surely it's more likely to go up.
Okay, if I'm going to be honest now, if I'm going to be truthful. Maybe because we've experienced something like that before.
and it was just like it brought off a flashback. You know, and obviously it would do. You know, if you slept with someone.
Don't say you were thinking of ragging her.
No, but it's still that thing there. You know, they're gonna have that chemistry still lingering, still there.
Whoa. Oh!
Oh!
All right, goodbye. Also, my friends, don't forget you can install Pouch for free.
Damn.
Wait. Oh my fucking God. What the fuck? What is that? Wait! Do I need 50 crowns? Like 50 wins to get this? Or do I actually need over 3,000? Wait, what's it? There's more? You have to get 4,500 crowns! No! Absolutely the fuck not. What? That's fucking disgusting. How long does that take on average? There's gotta be a way to earn them faster. Hold on. Okay, wait. Collect crown shards to make full crowns. I've never even seen a shard in my life. I have none and I have a full crown. How the fuck do I get shards? Does that make it any better? Like, are shards like super key or they don't help that much? Oh my fucking dude. I mean, listen, I'm happy that they got a grind. Hey, if you're a Fall Guys main, amazing. But what the fuck? Wow. Show bugs. What the fuck do I even buy on this game? Oh wait, this is just like that Marvelous thing that I was just looking at, just in a different color. Wait, I can get this shit in the regular battle pass here, but that shit ain't worth it at all. Hey, respect to anybody that got that Marvelous shit. What the fuck? That is just incredible to me. Yeah, this outfit's kind of neat. Part of me feels like I just want to stay default pink till I unlock some golden shit. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna unlock it just staring at it, I guess. Like, numerically, like, what is the average length of one Fall Guys session beginning to end on average? Like, less than 10 minutes? You know what they should add to these games? They should add a competitive test your might mode to try to find out who is the most powerful and formidable jelly bean here. It's basically just a mode where you literally just mash one button or a combo of buttons as much as possible. I'm gonna take a guess here. Fuck! I mean, through! No, I haven't been doing face cams or anything like that for this, but dude, I'm actually like flabbergasted. I mean, this is Obsidian levels, guys. You don't understand. Obsidian Fall Guys. This is, I'm like flabbergasted right now. Like, I hate it. I fucking hate it. I never know how to go up there. Oh, I hit my head. Dude, get the fuck out of the... Dude, are you kidding me?
Okay, nice.
Last Fall Guys video got over 50,000 likes. I mean, I highly doubt a lot of follow-up videos will get that kind of feedback, because it's usually a one and done deal, but I'm just gonna go and grab a crown real quick. That's hundreds of hours. And not even like, thing about Obsidian is that every single game you made some kind of progress, so long as you got at least 15 kills. On here, like, you could just straight up lose and waste. What, on average these games are like, what, 10-15 minutes going through all the little matches? 15 minutes each, and I have to win over 4,500 fucking times. And every one into that 4,500 is at least 10 minutes. It's hundreds of hours. I mean, this has got to be the easiest shit ever, or whatever the fuck this is called. Swiveler. It's so easy. I've never lost on this round ever. I found a video of literally a full squad of people that have over 4,500. They have every single skin that has ever been released. That is amazing. Like, there's a lot of people just saying, go touch grass. Fuck you. Fuck the grass. What is the grass doing for me? Now watch me win this jump club. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can just, like, stand there. Other times you can just, like, troll people. Let go of me. No! Let Let me jump! Let me jump! Oh. It's over.
Oh.
Get up! Get up! I told you I never lose! See, now, I may have stumbled quite a few times right there during that, but I refused to go down. I defied gravity. Last ball. Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't have a good experience on the last time, but I think I got it now. They don't know who they're fucking with. They've never seen a high-level phase sniper on Fall Guys before. You don't understand how well-cooked my grenades have been over the past decade. You ever see any Call of Duty montages out there? You ever see some COD 4 montage even? You ever hear the holy hand grenades? Quads across the map? Go down! Fuck! No! No! Wait, it explodes faster. Are you being fucking weird? Let go of me. Oh! Ah! Wait, why would that fall? So lucky they don't let you type. This dude literally do anything against anyone. He just stood there. You didn't win. You just survived. I'm unmatched on this one. Any of these obstacle courses, it's over.
Yeah, why don't they have a chat box? Or I guess a chat room. I'm pretty sure every other free-to-play game has it.
Yeah, you ain't getting this silly me. Number 2, good enough. This guy has like gold shit on. Why is he? Okay, I'm not even gonna bother doing that shit. I always fail it anyway. I'm just going through. Oh, this little spinny thing up here. It feels like you're just walking through like a bunch of thorns or some shit in the woods, and you just, at one point, you just say, fuck it, and run straight through it. That is such bullshit. That shit came out at a 45-degree angle. Dog shit. Oh, no, please! Ooh.
Nice.
Alright, not bad. Okay, trying to get the hang of it. I usually try to like fight against the current of like some of the things. And, no, just the more I play it, the more I kind of understand the physics and shit, and what does and doesn't allow your character to fall over. Also, what your character can and cannot grab onto. Is there a grab time limit or something? Because I swear for certain things you can hang on to them forever, and then other things it'll like force you to let go. Little shit like that, just stuff I just don't know. Swiveler easily. I am the greatest swiveler ever. No one has cleaner swiveler runs than me. I run full speed through every single obstacle. I don't try to go backwards. I go full speed through all of them. Make zero mistakes. In the front too. I mean, watch this. Can I leave? Let me leave.
Alright, this is it, people. Let's move. Let's go, 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 go.
I can't be away from Discord. Please get this. I gotta get Discord back on.
Key check space minus O. Key checks off. Safety space minus O. He's turning the safety systems off. He doesn't want anybody to see what he's about to do. Now, look at this next entry. It's the kicker. White rabbit object. Whatever it did it all. But with the key checks off, the computer didn't file the keystroke, so the only way to find them now is to go through the computer's lines of code one by one.
Please just send me to a mental institution.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden, wake up. 9/11.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to foot Xi Jinping.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is upon us? The year of the savage.
Now I got the power. They loyal to me now.
Viagra, this hoe so thick, I don't need none of that shit. My dick getting hard off the grip, you know what I'm saying?
It's probably like Windows went on for like 2 hours now.
Today I'm going to be reviewing and rating TikToker N-word apology videos. The fact that this could be made into a compilation where multiple TikTokers have said the N-word and then made apology videos is just funny. And here's the thing, I'm mixed, so I'm black and white, which I feel like I'm the best equipped to kind of look at these things because I could, you know, try to see both sides, maybe, I don't know. And I don't want to hear anyone saying, hey, you can't even say you're not even 100% black. If y'all let Drake say the N-word, if y'all let J. Cole say the N-word, I don't want to hear anything. So I'm gonna watch them saying the N-word first, like the clip they got caught saying it in, and then we'll watch the apology video after to see how we're feeling. So here we go.
Some fucking bitch ass nigga from Germany.
Ah shit. Ah shit. Okay. This might be an unpopular opinion or a hot take. Let me make it clear. I don't think anyone who is not black should be saying the N-word. So let me just put that out there. That is my thoughts. I don't think if you're Latino, Asian, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, if you're not black, more black passing at least, you shouldn't be saying it. Now, I'm also going to sit here and say there are people who are genuinely racist and do not like people of different skin tones. And then there's people, i.e. probably most TikTokers, some TikTokers, whatever, who will say the word out of pure ignorance or just immaturity, and they don't know the implications of the word they're saying. So I'm not here to bully people and say, yeah, you guys all suck. I want to give these people an honest review, see the sincerity. I'm willing to be won over here. And the funny thing is, this guy, Lil Huddy, his name's Chase, I'm friends with him. So I don't know that might sway me. He was nothing but nice to me. He's been extremely respectful, extremely cool. We talked about our snakes before. We both have ball pythons. Really nice guy. I know him personally off the internet. I'm gonna just hear this thing again.
Some fucking bitch ass nigga from Germany.
Ah, Germany.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I just wanted to make an apology video for the video that's been spreading around. What I said is wrong and does need to be defended. What I said was not right in any way and should not be used by
Why's Fully just woke up?
anyone else's. I just wanted to apologize to everyone in the TikTok community. I'm sorry.
He said it shouldn't be used by my mouth or anyone else's. Well, black people, but I'll let you do it.
And I want to apologize to the black community as well.
What else? Apologize to the who? You gotta say it with your chest, brother.
And I want to apologize to the black community as well.
Apologize to the black community.
And I want to apologize to the black community as well.
Chase, you do the Travis Scott, Chase.
I made an apology on Instagram not too long ago, but I wanted to make sure that people on TikTok were able to see it as well. I've learned a few valuable lessons from this, such as to not speak poorly out of anger and to be kind to all. We are all human and we all mess up and make mistakes, and we need to grow from our mistakes and acknowledge them. Thank you for your time and have a good day.
What was that? What was the whisper at the end? Okay, I'm not gonna bust his balls on this one. He is not a racist. He is not a I hate people of different colors. I can say that for a fact. This is another one of those said out of ignorance, doesn't really understand. If I didn't know him, that one wasn't good. He was doing the Travis Scott, and I think that for the victims, for families. Hey, bro, you have to do a Logan Paul with the Suicide Force. You gotta sit down with the lights on, and I think give a sincere And even if it's not sincere, you gotta make it look sincere. He really was bullshitting. 5 for black community. Valuable lessons. Fuck. Shit. The blacks. I fuck with the blacks. I'm gonna give that one a 4 out of 10 on like the convincing scale, on like the good scale. So sorry, Chase, that's my boy. It's a 4 out of 10 on that one, brother. Sorry, dude.
Pull up on ya, put the palm to his chest, make a nigga cough up. You a bum and you stressing, that's why you lost her. Met a nigga from the X, niggas need the boss off. She gon' eat, you won't beef, but this ain't no burger.
Did he say it?
That's what's up your word up.
Did he just... I missed it. If you are white, I don't even know how difficult it must be to try to pause when the word coming up. White people, tell me how like difficult that is, because I don't know what you do. You'll be in the man down, where you from? Like those ones are easier to catch, but a lot of times they're hard to catch like that. So okay, a skill. Did he even say it? I missed it. Yo, come on. He was doing this. He must have just lip synced it by a fucking accident.
Pull up on ya, put the palm to his chest, make a nigga cough.
Okay.
You a bum and you stressing, that's why you lost her. Met a nigga from the X, niggas need the boss off. She gon' eat, you won't beat.
He almost mouthed it.
He leaves it.
He said, I'm fucked. First of all, I never said it. Every time 6ix9ine is on, the word was not towards Benji whatsoever. Apologizes for mouthing it on live yesterday. Oh, shit.
I apologize. I usually don't listen to 6ix9ine's music. Every single time I listen to 6ix9ine, this shit always fucking...
Is he Mexican? Is he Latino?
Every time I listen to fucking 6ix9ine, bro, I accidentally fucking lip sync it. Fuck! I apologize if I offended anyone. This happens every single time I fucking play 6ix9ine. I'm sorry. I really apologize. I didn't mean to. The song's playing. It came out. I'm sorry.
Now, again, my opinions are not that of every black person. All different black people think different and aren't all together on the same consensus. But I'm gonna say, oh my God, like, okay, he mouthed it. Okay, don't do that. But there are legitimate racist people. Head to Mississippi, head to somewhere in Texas. I know there's towns in Texas where they'll nab you up if you're black or something. If the people are gonna go after this clips like this, why don't you put your effort into like real aggressive, like the KKK or something? Go after the KKK leader or something. The TikTokers, bruh. It's like low-hanging fruit that doesn't really need to be picked, but look. Whatever. Y'all want to check these people for mouthing it, for almost mouthing it. Apparently he got caught saying it again somewhere. And this is the sit-down video. Here we go.
That's what I'm going to say before this video. I'm not monetizing this in any way, so I won't be gaining any revenue off this video.
Damn, it would be monetizing your N-word apology video will put money in your pocket. But I get it. They're not supposed to. Okay, all right.
From the black community to the LGBTQ+ community, I apologize for the words that I've said in the past. I've been childish with the use of this platform.
Seems sincere.
Words that are very offensive to many communities around the world, and I want to say that I am attempting to mature myself. And I'm not asking for any sympathy, I'm not asking for any pity, I'm not asking for remorse, I'm not asking for the hate to be stopped. I'm just, from my heart, telling you guys that I am genuinely sorry, and I apologize for these words that I've said.
Oh, the internet is exhausting, bruh. Again, I don't know this guy personally. He doesn't seem like a Klan member. He looks Latino, Hispanic of some sort, so I live in LA. I be seeing the Mexican dudes say it all the time, but I'm not gonna check them. I guess he's doing the right thing. Like, people, you need to apologize, you need to say something, you need a statement about this. He's saying exactly what he's supposed to say. So in a way, is it like, is that what y'all really want? It doesn't seem like he's really sad. It's more just like, it's 2022 and this is what you gotta do when you mess up like this.
I'm not proud of what I've said. It's disgusting what I've said. I wish I could just take this stuff back.
Okay, I've heard, yeah, this is like N-word apology starter pack. I wish I could take it back. These words are vile and disgusting. I should have never used them. You know, I could draft up something that could work pretty well. Everyone on the planet has said things and done things that they know are not good, and they messed up and they were immature when they were doing it. So to act holier than thou and say, oh, how dare you do that? That's so bad. Everyone messes up, everyone makes mistakes. And this is just a formality of the internet. When you are not black and you do a slip up like this is just a rite of passage. So I guess he did it right with the setup, no monetization of his video. I think he did the right thing. I don't really need to hear anymore because I've already heard this 20 times. I will give this one a 7 on that one because I feel like he is bummed out about it and I know he won't say it again. So I'm gonna go with that. Is it a bit formulaic and like, I don't know, not really creative? Yeah, it's lacking a lot of creativity. Nonetheless, it's solid. I think it'll still pass with what's a 70%. It's a C grade. I'll give it to him.
Doesn't matter in what context you use it. It's the same fucking effect. Whatever she said, hard R or not, multiple times or not, apology or not. And then I end up saying.
Yeah, again, it doesn't matter if you're in your car, if you're at a concert, if you are not black, it shouldn't be coming out of your mouth, you shouldn't be lip syncing it, you shouldn't. But again, I don't know how white people listen to rap music. If it's in every lyric, it's gotta be difficult. And I wonder, do they be saying it in their car when they're all alone? White people in the comments, be sincere. Do y'all say it when you're in the car alone and there's nobody there? I wanna know, because I'm curious. Or do you do the shh when you're by yourself? Let me know in the comments.
Hey, Kai.
Get the back.
No.
Oh, was that the same guy from the last clip I just watched? They all look the same. These TikToker boys all have the exact same look. So it looks like his friend said the N-word in the background. And he said, dude, I don't know.
I basically wanted to say sorry for saying the word. Obviously, I don't have the right to say it. And obviously I deserve to hate for it. I don't know what else to say.
He sounds very apologetic. Yeah, not very.
I try mean it in a bad way. I am not racist. I hang out with anyone.
I'm not racist. I hang out with anyone.
I don't know what else to say.
Okay, that one, brother, you're getting a 2 on that, bro. I'm not racist. I hang out with anyone.
I am not racist. I hang out with anyone.
I don't even know. I don't even need to roast that or break that down. That clearly wasn't sincere. It sounded like he was very comfortable using it. Like that's one of his go-to words. And again, I don't know if he Greek or something, but he look Latino, Hispanic. He doesn't look full white. And like I be seeing OGZ saying it. And it's like, okay, well, what's the line with the Mexicans saying it? Oh man. Oh. Now can she say it? No apology from Malu. The amount of the Hispanic community that says it is overwhelming. Put in the comments, because this one's up in the air for me. Personally, I think let's leave it to just black and black passing. Now, if you're half black, half Mexican, I'll let it go. I think if you're half black, half white, I'll let it go. Put in the comments what you think about, because we know no Asian people should be saying it, no white people should be saying it. Let me know if you think Mexican people, any South American nation, who gets the pass? Argentinian, Cuban, Mexican, Honduran, Chilean, who can say it? Is it the whole Latin community? I'm not sure. And honestly, I don't really bother to check people like, hey, you better stop that. Bruh, I can't be the internet police, dude. I can't be the mouth police. I can't be the opinion police. If someone says something that offends me or says something blatantly racist, and that's happened many times before, I tend to keep to myself with stuff like that. So I'm not gonna rise up and try to police everyone and stop all the hate. People are hard to control, so I try to stay around people that don't say that. This one isn't a TikToker. This is Tana Mojo. What is she, a OnlyFanser? YouTuber, ex-YouTuber, now OnlyFanser. Here we go.
You know you're a stupid nigger, right? You fucking nigger!
Oh shit, not the hard R like that. God damn, man, that one's hard to come back from. That's, oh yeah, that's bad, that's bad. You're not gonna get any sympathy from me on that one. That's bad.
Hi guys, it's Tana Mojo, and
now you can't start the video giggling.
It's Tana Mojo.
Hey guys.
Hi guys. Mojo.
Controversy. The N-word. Ma'am, you're losing me fast.
And I just got home from my tour like literally an hour ago.
Okay, so that's, what's the word? Indefensible? That sounds about right. So then this guy, iDubbbz, went up to her. This is super old. I'm not really too hip with the YouTubers, whatever. Apparently he goes up to Tana Mojo, this is 2017 or something, and apparently says the N-word to her. Creepy, but let's see.
Say nigger.
Oh shit.
Say nigger.
Okay. Yo. Okay. Ugh. Now here's a problem. Here's a problem with this. I'm not gonna point out why this is wrong. This dude's too comfortable saying that word. Oh well, it's for comedic because she said it. Bro. You are not going to say that. Go around a group of black people and do that, please, and see how tough you are. Go to South Street, Philadelphia. Go to Baltimore. Go to a predominantly black community in the streets and say that and do that. You are not gonna be so tough and funny for your joke. Holy cow, I thought the TikTokers was like, alright, okay, this is criminal.
Say nigger.
Fucking nigger.
You know you're a stupid nigger, right?
Tanner, where are you going? You're in the picture. She ran off. I don't know what the deal is. Why is she running off? You gotta go. We're getting kicked out apparently. I just wanted a picture.
What was that? Gotcha. He proved a point to her. Whoa. Finishing up with this, another IW. I never watched this guy. I've seen this guy before on the internet a long time. I've seen some of these clips. This is him trying to let the world know why he can say the N-word. Here we go.
We are very fucking stupid to hold the word nigger at this.
Oh! Not the pop-up on the screen too? Holy shit, is this guy still platformed? He hasn't been deplatformed? This is incredible. There's not even any hate comments. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay.
Very fucking stupid to hold the word nigger at this colossally high standard, whereas every other slur, that can be used in a comedic sense or an editorial sense, but not this one, because that one has history. Well, guess what, fucking retards? All the other ones have history too. Zipperhead? Yeah. Asian people didn't get their fucking heads ran over in World War II. They weren't thrown into internment camps. But you can't say that one because it's got sort of it's guttural. Either all of them are okay or none of them are okay.
I'm a big advocate for free speech on the internet, so I'm not even necessarily mad that this exists, but like I said before, brother man, are you saying this? You're saying this in your apartment with these foam things stuck to the background with an anime in the background on your computer in the safety of your home. Are you gonna tell that to a black person? Are you gonna tell that? Are you gonna go downtown, find a group of black people and say that to them to let them know why you can say it? Of course you're not gonna do that. Now, if he had the balls to go and say this type of stuff out where he's not in the safety of his own home, then okay. But I guess, yeah, you're a big tough guy know-it-all when you're in your apartment.
I remember initially hearing the word cunt and how awful that sounded, but I've used it so frequently that it means fucking nothing to me now. Cunt. Tech cunt here, and okay, cunt.
Yeah, so he just used the N-word a bunch of times and it's cool now. I cannot believe that this is existing on the internet and this isn't some old clip stashed away somewhere. This is insane. But you know this, he would never say this in person to anyone, so it's like everyone's a tough guy behind the lens.
Who hold these words at such high esteem, you are giving it the power that you so desperately want it to not have.
Well, just someone like him trying to educate people on why he's allowed to say the N-word. He has to know that comes across distasteful, and it's not a battle that he's gonna win. And maybe if he went to it's in DC, there's like a, what's it called, it's a slave museum. It's the National American Museum of Slavery. I went there. I should probably know the name. I got a wristband from there. And you walk there and you see the history of slavery and just the kind of history of black people and how when they were brought to America and blah, blah, blah. You have a new sense of like, oh wow, that's why it's such a big deal when you say something like this. All in all, I'm not the internet police. I'm not the voice of reason in the globe, but this gets a -10. I'm not even sure Tana apologized for her thing. I'm sure she did. But have a discussion in the comments. Please let me know about the Hispanic use of the N-word. Still trying to get to the bottom of that one. And y'all be good. And don't say the N-word if you're not black. Shout out to Logan Paul with the Prime.
You're good.
Crystal, please.
To grab the ball, you have to clear it.
There's a line.
There's a line, and then you can go through it, but you gotta clear it.
So is there a penalty if you cross the line?
Yes, if you cross the line, you're out.
Not on the rush.
Not on the rush. Not on the rush.
I'm so sorry.
Camera.
It's about that time. It's about that time.
This solidifies.
You gonna prove? You got something to prove, nigga? Oh, damn. Gang. You gonna show out? You gonna show out? You finna win? Oh, man. Yo, get what? Oh, shit. They throwing them motherfuckers.
You know what it is. Big money around here. All that was.
Oh no.
I'm just watching the reaction. I know what that is.
I just reminded myself, bro. Okay, it's time. I really want to get my emotes. I need an emo artist. Now, I know that.
You want to sample him? A little try before you buy, huh? Come here, bitch.
Oh. Damn. Jesus.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I kind of just want to talk about the future of YouTube and some things that I think could potentially derail the platform. Now, keep in mind, my definition of what makes YouTube as a platform successful is probably wildly different than what the people who actually run YouTube would think makes the company wildly successful. For instance, I think of things like a healthy creator ecosystem where people can make all different types of content, make money from it, you know, cultivate big audiences, have fun with their content. I think that that is what really makes a platform like YouTube successful, seeing the success stories and all of the cool things that the product itself can create. Of course, I also consider the financial part of it, you know, like obviously the platform has to make money or at least be financially sustainable for a company to run. But when you think of the corporate nature of platforms like YouTube, that is probably the last thing that's really in mind for most of the executives in the company. And I really think that that's a bad thing going forward. I think that there's a massive divide between what audiences and creators creators want and what the corporate, like, I guess, fat cats or, you know, big wigs, whatever you want to call them up there at the company want. So I want to bring up an example, I think, that kind of shows the direction that some of YouTube is heading in. And I just want to talk about it in general, man, because obviously, I mean, I make 3 videos a day here on this platform. I dedicate a large amount of time to my YouTube career. I'm very grateful for having a YouTube career, and it's definitely changed my life in virtually every aspect, right? So it's something that I hold pretty near and dear to me. I mean, I have over 1 million people subscribed to my YouTube channel. I get hundreds of thousands of views per day, right? Like, it's incredible. I mean, it's something that I never ever imagined I could do. Right? And the direction that YouTube is heading, I feel like makes it a lot harder for success stories like that to happen for other people who deserve it and also want their shot at this. I think some of the moves that YouTube has shown recently have also maybe degraded the quality of content on the platform. And I know, you know, people are, oh, Optimus, you are the last person to talk about quality content, bro. You spam out videos every single day. But, you know, I understand that there's people out there that spend 400 hours on a YouTube video to put it out. And I think they deserve to have the same success or same shot and opportunity at success that I do, you know? Realistically, my thought process on this whole thing is it's not all about me. You know, I want this to be a platform that works for everybody. I want, you know, issues that could affect groups of people and content creators to be fixed and worked on. I mean, there's a lot of things that are problematic with the way YouTube's going. So the example I want to bring up is the Actman situation. Now, this recently did get resolved. The Actman's channel has been fully remonetized. He announced that a few days ago. I was going to make a standalone video talking about that and talking about the implications that it could have going forward and whatnot, but I felt like it would be better to kind of, you know, not push out a half-baked video topic, kind of wait a couple days and really bring everything together to talk about all of my qualms with the platform. So the Actman situation has really kind of shown me a lot about YouTube, right? And keep in mind, not the first time something like this has happened. It's not like, you know, the Actman was the first person to be done wrong by YouTube, but it's definitely one of the most egregious examples, if that makes any sense. That's definitely one of the worst examples of things that have happened here on the platform when it comes to management and stuff like that. So first off, though, I do want to point out a couple of the things that I think are actually good that YouTube is working on. Some of the things that I'm actually pretty positive about, because I feel like just making a video saying, oh, YouTube's just bleak and shitty, really doesn't do the whole situation justice. So first off, I really like the way in the direction that they're going in with, you know, live streaming content. YouTube has been trying to compete with Twitch and Facebook gaming a lot more recently, so they've been implementing a lot of fan favorite features from platforms like that, including monetization features for creators. They recently introduced gifted memberships across the entire YouTube partner program. So anytime like that I'm streaming, if you wanted to support my content, you could like donate 5 channel memberships to other people who don't have them, and that'd be like $20 or something. It's basically like gifting subs on Twitch. I've already kind of mentioned this a few times on Twitter, maybe like an off mention or whatever in a video too, but I think that's good. I think a lot of the things they're doing with live streaming is good. They're trying to compete with Twitch. They recently announced that they're going to be taking some efforts to try to combat the comment spam and the bot spam on the platform. This has been an issue for years. People have been complaining about it for years. It's good to finally see at least a little bit of motion being put forward in order to actually fix this problem. It might be too little, it might not be enough, but at least they're showing at least some effort in trying to get it fixed. That's a start. You know, we can at least bully them into making more movement if they need to at that point. But other than that, man, there's really not all that much positive that I really see with YouTube right now. In fact, my outlook for YouTube is actually pretty bleak. Now, keep in mind, I don't think that like YouTube is going to go defunct and they're not going to get funding from Google and they basically just wither away into the night sky or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen, but I definitely think the platform is going in a much more corporatized direction where individuality and creativeness isn't necessarily respected, I guess, as much. So when YouTube kind of first started as a platform, its motto was broadcast yourself, right?
Yeah.
The whole point of YouTube was so that the everyday average person could upload pretty much anything, possibly go viral, share it with their friends, whatever the purpose was. The whole purpose of the website was centered around you as a creator. You made what you wanted, you put it on the website. If it was good enough, it could go viral, at least in terms of what viral was back in the day. That could have been just a couple 100,000 views. Now, if you don't have millions, it's not considered viral. So that has so obviously changed on the platform now, and I know that I've harped on this point a few times, but it seems like it continues to go in that direction where individuality is just not a thing. And I get it, you know, there's successful formulas for YouTube, there's successful ways to do this and create channels and whatnot that are based on maybe ideas that other people have kind of introduced before you. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I was the first commentary YouTuber or I was the first person to upload 3 times a day or anything like that. But you always have seen like those success stories from YouTube where people were able to do stuff off of their individuality. And these days it feels like YouTube's policies and the way they're heading more or less is against that. Like, I guess to say the least, like, you really have to watch what you say on YouTube now. And I'm not even talking about just because of demonetization, but like the Actman's whole situation showed me, even if you're in the right, even if you respectfully voice your opinion, even if you don't violate the community guidelines really or anything like that, you can still basically just get sniped by the platform. And it's gotten to this point where it feels like the YouTube is almost like the Gestapo or something like that, right? Like they can just show up at any point and just handle you. You know what I mean? And obviously I'm in a little bit more of a sensitive category of content, being a commentary YouTuber. People very often voice their opinions disrespectfully in this, I guess, community, if you want to call it that. I don't really try to associate myself with the commentary community. I just kind of make YouTube videos and go hang out in Discord with my friends or go play basketball or something. But it really kind of just feels like people voicing their opinions is a lot less valued on YouTube than it should be, and to the point where if you say something that's not, you know, corporate friendly or corporate clean, YouTube can basically just come up out of nowhere and just Thanos snap your channel into non-existence. Now, I don't think for like myself that I'm really at risk of like YouTube coming and like terminating my channel or kicking me out of the monetization program, but I worry about this for a lot of other creators out there who maybe make more quote-unquote edgy content than me. Oftentimes I don't watch these YouTubers, I don't watch people who do things like this, but I still believe in their right to do it, you know what I mean? Just because I'm not specifically a fan, I guess, of a specific type of content doesn't mean that that content shouldn't be allowed to exist. I guess maybe I just don't take the internet seriously enough, I don't know, but as a creator, I've just felt over the last few years that the creator ecosystem for YouTube is just kind of dying and being replaced with a completely corporate one. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I like making money off of YouTube, I like selling merch and working on my own projects that people support financially, but that was kind of like one of the golden reasons of YouTube, you know? Like, you could potentially blow up on the platform from your own content and make a crazy living for yourself and create a way better situation for yourself. I feel like going forward, a lot of people won't have that same opportunity because the creator ecosystem is changing so much, and it's changing in such a direction that basically being as sanitized and as ad-friendly and as societally friendly as possible is really the only way forward. And to me, I think that ruins the future of YouTube. If every piece of content on the platform becomes, you know, the next Jimmy Kimmel, where it's basically just so watered down and soulless that it's not even entertaining to watch anymore, is YouTube really the same YouTube that we all grew up with and loved? I mean, I remember the golden age of YouTube, right? Before, you know, everything that has happened in my career has happened. I definitely did not come up on the golden age of YouTube, but I remember being a viewer of the platform then, and it was something honestly magical, man. Like, I don't think can recreate that same feeling that OG golden age YouTube really had. And not even being blinded by nostalgia, but more or less just looking at the creative freedom and expression that was allowed on the platform at that point and how you were rewarded for this, and comparing and contrasting it to now, where that's simply not the case. I feel like if YouTube continues to go in this direction, the soul of the platform is basically going to die. And that's obviously not something that I want. So what can be done about it? Honestly, I don't know if anything can be. YouTube has a terrible reputation at listening to its creators. Even if thousands of creators all came together to complain about the direction of YouTube and everything, it probably wouldn't be enough to do anything, and we'd probably just be wasting our time. So I don't know. I guess my answer is just enjoy what we have left of it, and if it ends up ruined, it ends up ruined. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we're going to be talking about Skate 4, which is a game that a lot of people are obviously looking forward to, myself included. I cannot wait for this game to come out. I've been following all the updates on it and everything from the developers. I've been trying to keep up with all of the news for the game, so I know exactly when everything's going to happen. I would probably put Skate 4 on one of my most anticipated games of the next few years list. It's probably not going to come out anytime soon, and we're really going to have this proven pretty much by what we see today in today's video, but I just want to say I'm actually taking a massive risk by showing you guys what I'm going to show you today. I don't really know if this is grounds for my channel to get struck or anything, because obviously this is unauthorized pre-alpha gameplay and everything that we're going to be taking a look at here today, but based on what you just heard, you can probably get the gist of what we're about to see in today's video. So yes, Skate 4's very early version too, not even like the full polished version, but like an early developer copy almost of the pre-alpha for Skate 4 actually ended up leaking online, and you can download it and play it. And this has led to people putting up gameplay on YouTube and Twitter of Skate 4's pre-alpha gameplay, trying out different mechanics and features in the game, doing different tricks on the board. And honestly, I gotta say, this is one of the craziest game leaks I've seen in a while, man. We are talking about a brand new AAA title game's pre-alpha version leaking out onto the internet for people to play, for people to enjoy, and nobody really seems to know how it got out there. So the most apparent answer as of right now as to how this whole thing even happened in the first place is one of the developers or something had a leak, and basically the game files ended up online in like mega files and things like that, and zip files that have been circulating online. You can pretty easily find a download link to the game online. I'm not going to provide one on this video or anything, but it just goes beyond like the normal leaks that we see in the gaming industry. For instance, like what we cover here on the channel oftentimes, like let's take Call of Duty for instance, right? You know, it'll just be some information about the upcoming title or something like that that we end up covering. Pretty much never is there really early gameplay or early screenshots or anything like that, let alone a full build of the game leaking out onto the internet. And that's actually created a mild like conspiracy theory that we'll go over a little bit later in this video. But I'm going to show you guys some screenshots of the alpha gameplay and everything in this video so you can take a look and see what's going on and see what you think of the game so far. Obviously, keep in mind this is a very early build of the game. It is nowhere near completion. It's probably like 2 to 3 years out from actually being completely finished and released. This is in no way really representative of the final gameplay or the final game in general, I guess. So just keep that in mind when you're seeing this, because obviously the textures aren't finished or anything like that. But as you can see, here's some screenshots of the early alpha build that has leaked out on the internet. Now, once again, you can go actually online, find a link to this, download it, and play it yourself. Of course, keep in mind that there's like a lot of people that probably could use this situation to try and like spread viruses and stuff, so make sure you're downloading a safe file. Definitely run your antivirus software on it and things like that. You really don't know what these people are putting into files. That's pretty much why I haven't downloaded it as of right now, but other people are loading it up and they're either able to play pretty easily and they're moving around the map, you know, doing tricks and stuff, or riding around on the board. There's also other people who are having issues loading it up and it's actually crashing constantly, which is to be expected with a game that is in like pre-alpha basically. Now, I'm not gonna lie, from what we've seen of the gameplay of everything here, I think it's turning out pretty decent as a game. I mean, I know this looks pretty much nothing like what they've updated us with, none of the like little clips that they put out on social media or anything, but I mean, honestly, I'm still pretty genuinely impressed. It's always kind of cool to see the back end of things and see how all of our favorite video games kind of work in the background, like in the development process and everything. It really puts a brand new perspective on the game for you, and to be honest, this is something that I'll remember. You know, when this game finally comes out and I get to play it and I'm enjoying it and everything, I'm gonna think back on this and be like, man, I remember when that happened. That was pretty cool. It's almost like we get to see the full evolution of this game kind of happen in real time, which is a really interesting concept because obviously we don't get that opportunity with most games. In most video games, they kind of just announce the game when it's ready and they kind of put out like the beta, if anything. They don't really put out like a pre-alpha or anything. So it's definitely pretty cool to kind of get this inside exclusive look into the game while it's still in the process of being built. Now, obviously, you know, there's people who've played it and they enjoyed it. They thought it was pretty cool. They are optimistic, no pun intended, about the future of the game. And there's probably some people who've played it that definitely didn't really enjoy what they picked up. Once again, you're in pre-alpha, you know what I mean? You're not playing the final game by any stretch of the imagination. But people are kind of breaking this whole thing apart. They're testing the limits of it to kind of see what you can do, what you can't do inside of this. They're trying to figure out new features. They're trying to figure out new movement mechanics and stuff like that. Obviously, if you've watched any Skate 3 video or montage, people take these games seriously, man. They really try to break them down to the core and figure them out to a point that most people just couldn't imagine figuring them out. But it's pretty cool to see all of this in real time and see what's going on. Now, it's kind of led to a pretty massive conspiracy theory, though, that I've been seeing. Well, I shouldn't say massive. It's probably the biggest conspiracy theory I've seen for Skate 4 so far. But basically, the conspiracy goes that the developers actually intentionally leaked this copy of the pre-alpha. That way they could generate hype and excitement around the game. They could get the gameplay out to people. They could subconsciously trick people into giving their feedback for the game, and also just so they could get their hands on it as well. We've been waiting for Skate 4 for quite some time. Skate 3 came out, like, I don't even know how long ago at this point, but Obama might have been president. It might have been earlier than that. George Bush might have still been president. I don't know when Skate 3 released, but man, it's been a minute, you know what I mean? It was really back in the day, so there's been a pretty long wait for Skate 4. The conspiracy is that all the developers, you know, they wanted to help the community out and also get some of that early feedback in as well, and they basically intentionally leaked the file out onto the internet in a playable state so people could play it and just go to social media with it. I mean, on one hand, it really does make sense. I mean, how does an entire pre-alpha file for one of the most hyped up and excitable games in recent memory just leak out onto the internet and then nothing's done about it? Like, the file is just out there circulating to God knows who. No, you don't even know how many people have downloaded this. I mean, at the end of the day, right, like, it's definitely suspicious that something like this could have happened, because usually, like, at these studios and at these developers and stuff, the security is so top-notch. Like, they really take very good care of the projects to the point that you don't have to worry about stuff like this. And that's because they don't want the game to be ruined or spoiled or anything, but obviously Skate 3 is not really a game that can be ruined or spoiled. I mean, just seeing people use the gameplay mechanics and ride around on a skateboard, it's not spoiling any story or ruining any sort of gameplay for anybody, really. So the conspiracy is basically just that the developers did this. And honestly, I don't know if I subscribe to this theory or not. I don't know if I'm fully on board with it, but it definitely makes sense, because I just don't know how something like this could have happened without that being the case. I mean, this is either a case where the developers did leak this and they tried to generate hype and buzz, which, if that was the case, they were quite successful in doing it, or B, there was just one of the worst, like, sort of like data breaches or just security incidents possible, and they lost access to the early file of the game and now it's out there. But I mean, if that were the case, I feel like they would be going really hard to take down the gameplays, to take down anything really containing copyrighted material about this whole thing. They haven't really done that from my knowledge. Like, there's still plenty of videos circulating on YouTube and Twitter. Usually in these kind of instances, they'll go through as quickly as possible and copyright claim the content, but they haven't done that yet, and it's been at least 12 hours or so as of me recording this since I've even known about it, and it was already out before that. So they haven't really done anything to try to address this leak, which kind of adds credibility, I think, to the whole, you know, the devs leaked the game file whole theory. But I don't know, man, it's just crazy that we got a legit copy of Skate 4 this early and that you can play, right? Like, you can literally boot this up on your computer and run it right now. I don't know if you have to have a decent computer to run this, as I haven't downloaded it personally. Also, probably wouldn't matter. I have a 3090, so it's probably going to run regardless. But if you're interested in finding out more, you can easily find out more on social media. You can also find files of the game out there as well. So with that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. Well, hyped for Skate 4, to be honest.
Hello folks, today is Friday, July 15th, 2022. As usual, my name is Jake Baldino, here to talk about all the video game news. And it's quite a week
starting off with some spicy rumors, so let's just jump in. The newest thing that has been kind of taking off about Assassin's Creed and the next possible game is that it is going to be Aztec themed, interestingly enough. This quickly took off, spread like wildfire, thanks to a tweet from fellow YouTube game reviewer person guy, ACG. ACG is awesome, big fan of his work and him as a person, and he just randomly tweeted out that the next Assassin's Creed game is going to be Aztec, which he has actually had a track record of hearing some things behind the scenes. But this one is kind of weird. He didn't follow up or clarify or anything, but Jason Schreier, a journalist who also gets Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft scoops, went on to say that from what he has heard, like was reported earlier this year in like February, the next Assassin's Creed game is going to be centered around Basim from Valhalla, and it's just going to be set in Baghdad, and that is kind of like the next fill-in game leading up to the next one that we've talked about before, the rumored Assassin's Creed Infinity, which is going to take place in multiple places, and he said that of the two that he's heard of, neither of them are an Aztec thing. So consider it possibly debunked for now, but on the other hand, like I feel like ACG wouldn't throw something out there if he didn't hear it from somewhere. I think the big question is just like, where did that come from? Maybe there is an Aztec section in Assassin's Creed Infinity. Who knows? It's going to be a really long time until we actually know, but we are going to hear about the actual confirmed future about Assassin's Creed in September, Ubisoft has announced. But there's one other rumor floating around just earlier, thanks to good old Jeff Grubb, another journalist who often gets some scoops. He has stated that he has heard rumblings of finally an Assassin's Creed Japan thing happening, which is something that like I feel like for years everyone has been like, please just give us Assassin's Creed Japan. So he says he doesn't know the context or anything, but yeah. So there's a lot of things floating around right now. I still take it all with a grain of salt. I gotta believe it to see it. No, see it. I gotta see it to believe it. Brain don't work, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what actually comes of any of this. As an old Assassin's Creed fan, I'm just looking at all these rumors like, okay, whatever. I still just want like kind of a back to basics in terms of gameplay and stuff like that, but we'll have to wait and see. The other big story this week is that Red Dead Redemption Online is dead. Yes, you've heard it right. If you've been online on social media at all, you've probably heard the hashtag #SaveRedDeadOnline for months now. Folks trying to just get Rockstar to give them more content, just more cool stuff in this game that seemingly a good amount of players play and love to live in this world, but Rockstar and their updates have kind of dried up. And now Rockstar has at the very least finally come out and said, hey, we have no more planned big content themed updates for the game. They said that they're moving their resources to other games and the expectations are very high with Grand Theft Auto, so that's what they're doing. So a lot of people have been, of course, mourning the death of the game. It's not actually shutting down, nothing's happening. It's still going to get bug fixes and server support and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where it's at. We dove a little bit deeper into the topic. We put out a video yesterday, so if you want to check that out, that'll be linked down below. But another report that kind of flew by this week that like seemingly nobody really cared about but me is the fact that like, last week we talked about the rumor that Rockstar, after the reception and just like the whole state of that Grand Theft Auto Trilogy release, that they've also scrapped plans to re-release, remaster Grand Theft Auto 4 and the original Red Dead Redemption, which some players don't really have a good way to play that, so they were really banking on that. But hey, whatever. But the news this week is that another rumor is suggesting that they have also halted plans to release updated PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of Red Dead Redemption 2. I personally really love Red Dead Redemption 2, and I was hoping that like an updated version for PS5 or Xbox Series X would give me another reason to replay it. I do also have a PC, so like, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but still, a game that good and a game that made that much money could stand to get a little resources to get updated for the newer consoles, right? Shout out to some of you out there watching though. I know some of you are sitting there watching and you're like, I'm still on PS3, or I can't get a PS5. And I hear you. Again, all rumors, nothing confirmed right now, but that's where we're at. Hey, next up, this episode's brought to you by our longtime sponsor, Vessi. Now, these are the dependable sneakers that we've been rocking for a long time now. Whether you're wearing them for work or for just chilling or whatever, they've them a comfortable pair I'm wearing out, and it helps. And that's some specifically coming game ranks, and thanks again to Vessi for sponsoring our videos. In other news, interestingly enough, something I didn't see coming is that PlayStation, Sony, they're launching a loyalty program. Specifically, you'll be able to sign up with your PlayStation account and this is apparently going to start rolling out in a month or so, and it's called PlayStation Stars. No, not the Special Tactics and Rescue Service from Raccoon City Police Department. No, Stars loyalty program is apparently going to be a thing where you're going to earn by doing. Think of kind of like login or download bonuses you'd get from Xbox Game Pass or equivalent services to actually doing stuff like hitting leaderboards or being one of the first people to get a platinum for a certain new game. All these things are apparently going to contribute to you getting reward points that will let you redeem for PSN credit or digital goodies, whatever that may be. And not gonna lie, sounds kind of cool if it's harmless. You know, as a consumer, if there's little bonus things to keep you playing that doesn't hurt anything and doesn't really get in the way, I'm into it. I definitely want to know what you guys think in the comments. Like, I like, you know, after buying a couple of Nintendo Switch games, then I usually have a little credit I can put towards my next purchase, you know, stuff like that. So if you guys are feeling this and you're playing on PlayStation, or really if you're playing on any platform and you're looking for something like this, I'd love to know what you think and what it'll take for you to actually give a damn. Also, in great news for me, we finally got a trailer and a release date for Bayonetta 3. Just when we thought she was out, she pulls us back in with her weird hair. So the trailer is awesome. It's very much just more Bayonetta as you'd expect. It also reveals a new character, Viola, who you're going to play as, which I just want to play as Bayonetta. That's what I'm here for, guys.
It's the name of the game.
It's the name of the game, yeah. You want to play as a girl with a sword, or you want to play with a woman with killer hair who has guns on her shoes? It's pretty easy to me. That being said, it's a good trailer highlighting just like how crazy this game seemingly is going to be with bigger monster summons and stuff like that. There's also an incredible reference to the original Devil May Cry that I caught that I just really like to see. Let me know if you saw that as well. But we now know that the game is coming out October 28th, 2022. So I'll be hitting that up and we'll make a before you buy video for it. Don't worry, we got you. Also, in case you missed it, the Power Washer game is good. I don't know if you guys saw Skill Ups videos or any other videos out there. It's blowing up on Steam and stuff. Power Washer Simulator is actually good. I started playing it on my Steam Deck a couple days ago and I'm hooked. It's dumb, but it's good. That's just a public service announcement. But in other news, we're getting another Aliens game. No, not the thing that was announced at the Summer Game Fest presentation, that top-down Alien game. We're getting a new game called Aliens from Survios, technically a VR company. They're developing this title for PC and consoles, and also VR, so expect it to be first person. It's seemingly right now just called Aliens, and it's taking place between Alien and Aliens, and you're going to play as this like just badass soldier who has a vendetta against some of these creepy crawlies. More Alien games, especially maybe even first-person games, if it's even a little bit like Alien Isolation, cool. More Alien games, the better. That's just a good property for me, personally. But Survios, in terms of the games they've made, are a little all over the place, so I don't know how this is one is going to be, if it's just going to feel like a cheapy promo game or what, but that's the news right now. And in other news, we finally got some new news about Skate 4. First of all, it's not going to be Skate 4. It's going to be dropped. It's just going to be called Skate. And with a title like that, Skate, it is going to be an endless type of ongoing games as a service free-to-play game. Yes, it is going to be a free-to-play game, and the developers have been pretty forefront about all of this in a new video, which they've been keeping us updated for a while if you've been paying attention. The transparency is actually pretty good, but with this type of angle, I have to see it to believe it. This is like a theme this week, but they said, I want to be very clear that it's not a pay-to-win game. There won't be any gameplay areas hidden exclusively behind a paywall. Players won't be able to buy any gameplay-altering advantages. So that's where we're at. It's very interesting because, you know, skate games don't always fly off the shelves. Now, some people question, like, how many people would actually buy Skate 4 for $70? You might be screaming, yes, I'm with you, but, you know, mainstream, I don't know. So the free-to-play thing, it's like on the one hand, I would want an endlessly playable skate. Like, those games kind of just work for that. I just want to do skateboard stuff forever in a video game. I already basically do with Tony Hawk. But, you know, it's a matter of just how much is the monetization stuff going to be a turnoff. It's really funny because I feel like EA executives were like, oh yeah, we'll let you make a new skate game. Sure. Yeah. Definitely, dude. But there's always a caveat, and we should have seen this coming, like, if you're that pissed. Thankfully, like I said, the developers are putting out a lot of videos. They're going to keep us updated. so we'll probably know ahead of time how bad it's going to look. There are signups to start playing alphas and betas and stuff like that, so yeah. And even with all that being said, the game's release is still a ways off. Just please, this should be obvious, but like, please don't be like Diablo Immortal. God. Dear God. Also wanted to point out, shout out to the mod community. People have been finally diving into Skyrim Reborn, which is an incredible mod that allows for cooperative gameplay with a handful of players in the world of Skyrim, and it looks pretty damn good. I want to shout out a friend of the show, Mr. Matty Plays. He did a great video breaking it down, just describing his early experiences in the game, so we'll link that in the description down below, because it's very much like, everybody's sick of Skyrim, but like Skyrim's turns out it's totally different when you can just bop around in it with a friend. Also, another PSA, the Netflix Resident Evil show is up this weekend. I'm going to dive in because I hate myself. The reviews have been all over the place. It's seemingly another Resident Evil thing that just kind of takes some of the story and the elements and runs with it and makes a crazy thing. Kind of like those movies, like the Mila Jovovich movies, but hopefully better. I don't know, dude. Whatever. I'm going to watch it just to see what's up. So if you already have, because some people do that, they binge entire shows the minute they go live, which, how? But if you watched it already, let me know what you think. And really, that's the show this week. That's the news that we thought was worth just catching you guys up on. So we want to hear from you guys in the comments. I keep asking you from everything. Skate, obviously, we got to talk about that. The PlayStation Rewards thing, how you feeling on that? Where do you want the next Assassin's Creed to be? I was all on board.
It's like 10:40, so I'm going. I probably will be like, not rating anime, but I guess not rating ones that I've already watching, you know, so